Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay, and you're very welcome to tonight's edition of Jay Cots Live over on our lovely Twitch. And I hope you enjoyed the name of this channel tonight as well, because it literally follows our lovely mantra: come for the titty, stay for the personality. So you are very, very welcome in joining me tonight. So I hope you have a fantastic time with me. And we're going to be chatting, we're going to be gaming, going to play something a little different. And then we're also going to have lots of Stream Raiders action as well. Speaking of Stream Raiders, if you want to join in on our lovely Stream Raiders tonight, I'm just going to start off with a regular Battleground just to warm things up, just so we can do a Battleground. So feel free to put in your units just to get things going. Tomorrow over on Stream Raiders, they're going to be beginning a brand new event. So it's all about marbles. So that's going to be pretty cool as well. So we'll definitely look into that. So we're not going to be playing much Battleground as such tonight. We're going to have a look at the dungeons, like I said, on Monday. And we'll go from there. Andy Lad, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, my man. Thank you for pressing the follow button. So Big Muscle Flexing, welcome your way. And hello friend. Hope you're keeping well. Chaos, good afternoon to you as well. Arxon, vibing for the stream. How's it going? Doing well. Well, a lot better. Yo, hey, welcome as well, my good man. I hope you're keeping well. Sean Gryffindor, big hugs to you too. Bear hugs to you. And we gotta get in those lovely bear hugs. What is with this vein? Is it this vein? No, it's this vein. Look at those veins. Those veins coming in at the edges there. There's like veins everywhere. There's just veins coming all over the place. Cutie. A cutie raid. We got cuties. It's not cooties, is it? It's not cooties. Like, ew, you got kitties. You know, it's not that, is it? And yo, hey, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not 100% yet, but I've had a cold. For people who don't know, I've had a bit of a cold, so headaches, sore throat, congestion issues, so stuffy nose, all that kind of stuff. The last couple of days, but I've pushed through it, and it is what it is. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. So Unaided Spud, I like your name, Unaided Spud. Unaided Spud, you're a Spudnik. You're a Spud, my friend. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Floof say hey. Hey, says Floof say hey. Floof say hey, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And Anorak Amun, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well, Anorak. Thank you, all of you, for pressing the lovely follow. And also thank you to Andy as well. Ned brought us here. Ned as in Ned. Yes, I know who you're talking about, yes. I won't reveal real names, but I know who you're talking about. And Ned, thank you very much as well for that. Friends looking after each other. I gotta love that. Sam, hey, how are you? And the twins, are you up for a big hug and titty bounce for my birthday Monday? Do you have any vacation plans soon? So I don't have any immediate vacation plans. I'm looking into August at the moment for one of my vacations, but it's not planned just yet. I'm also checking. Twitch has actually notified me of something interesting. I'm just going to see how it runs tonight. Now, people who are subscribed won't see these, which is, well, for the better. It's one good reason why subscribing is always good on Twitch, because you don't see ads, right? So if you, so I am looking into Twitch's ads things, because they're on about Twitch are trying to make some changes when it comes to monetization and stuff like that, particularly trying to get streamers more income, essentially. But I do need to, but they won't allow that to happen unless you agree to run ads. And that's not just a standard ad that you see at the start of every stream. Of course, if you are a subscriber, you never see ads. as such, unless you take a planned ad break. That would be a little bit different, I think. So I just want to see, actually, because it's on a schedule, and I want to snooze that one that's coming up. Oh, it only pushes it out. Oh, I see. Okay, so it is something that that I am just looking at the moment. So it is something new for me to actually see, because I don't run ads on my stream. I don't like ads. I hate ads in general. I don't think it's very rare. Actually, I have a friend who enjoys ads, who actually loves ads. And I guess there are some people, like, if it's a funny ad, it's nice just to see it, be like, oh, that's a funny ad, never again type thing. Or you can just watch it when you want, not when it's interrupting your viewing entertainment, and then you have to like wait until the ad finishes and then you come back, or you might miss something. Or I've never liked ads, and pushing ads on people is never a fun thing. But Twitch are trying to up their payout percentages to streamers who agree to put ads on their content. So I'm going to try it out just for tonight and see how annoying or how not annoying it is. Now, you shouldn't see them, of course, if you're a subscriber. And ads, I think they're only like 30 seconds long. And it's every like 45 minutes or something like that. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Or it's about, it could be a bit longer than 30 seconds. But it's every about 45 minutes or something like that. So it's not the worst thing. But if they can increase your payout by a much larger percentage, that's definitely a good thing for streamers. But I need to look into all the specifics. If it is annoying, I'm going to turn it off. Provided I can turn it off, I'm going to turn it off. But yeah, just letting you guys know that so Twitch is trying out something new as such. So they're what they really should do, and I know they're talking about it. So for people who don't know, when you subscribe to a streamer, it doesn't matter who the streamer is. Now, if they are a partner and they're one of the biggest, like one of the, the creme de la creme when it comes to Twitch partnerships, like the really top dogs, they might have argued for a different pay percentage, like a 70-30 split kind of thing. But generally speaking, for all other creators outside of those few cases and stuff, I believe I think it's a Twitch take isn't it 50% of a subscription and such like that. I think the only thing they don't take is the bits. I think that's the only thing that they don't touch as aggressively, because you're pretty much buying into Twitch to give the bits anyway, so it doesn't make sense for them to take more. So so when it comes to subs, I know they were looking into giving everyone the same fair split, but taking 50% of a creator's income is just ridiculous by anyone's standards, and they've been doing it for so many years. So I think they're trying to bring it back to like 30%, which will be obviously a lot better for people, especially as you get bigger in Twitch and blah blah blah. But for people who are just starting out, like the smallest of the smallest creators, like if you're asking them to stream for like many hours a month, like some people will literally stream like 5-6 days a week, and they'll have decent success, I guess, but also at the same time they're losing 50% of their income for all the work that they're doing, just because Twitch is like, well, that's just how we have it. So it would be it's a nicer deal when it's like 30% instead of 50%. So I think I did hear about that over about a month or two ago, that they're looking into it over the summer. Now, whether that happens or not, but obviously, as you probably are aware, like there's huge competition between Twitch and YouTube in terms of, capturing the audience and having people just tune into your channel. Twitch, of course, is still, dominant when it comes to gaming in particular, but YouTube is catching up quite fast, and they're implementing a lot more things onto it. to help live streams and stuff like that. So it is still new to YouTube, so they are bit by bit adding on stuff. So Twitch has to get more innovative when it comes to their content, because they've been very stagnant for the last couple of years on what they are delivering. And I'm streaming, well, 2 years in August, but I haven't been streaming those full 2 years because I've had a couple of months off, especially in the middle of 2021 when I was moving, and there was like 4 months that I did not stream, for example. And I remember the winter before that I took like a month off. So I'm streaming about 1.5 years come August, taking out those breaks. So about 1.5 years. And like, my channel has over 4,000 followers. It's doing decent for itself, in all fairness, but it's nothing compared to, let's say, the likes of Asmongold and stuff like that, who you could tune on to, and they'd have like 100,000 people just like eyes. But that's just how it is. Now I'm gonna see, actually, so Twitch has just informed me about this whole ad thing, as I said. So pre-roll ads are disabled for 2 minutes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what I want to know. So for the people who are subscribed, okay, can you see me talking at the moment? Can you see me talking at the moment for the people who are subscribed? Because this is Twitch's thing. Now, if you can see it, then you're exempt from the ads. If you can't see it, I'm assuming you are seeing an ad in your face right now. Now, I think what the intention is that the streamer takes a break when the ad runs. So Twitch sends you a notification, we're going to be sending you an ad in 2 minutes time, and then the streamer has a choice to push it out by a couple of minutes or take a quick break. So I'm assuming that's what it is. It's essentially, so if a streamer needs a break, roll the ad. Now, if I do a manual ad, as in I take a break and just run an ad, then I believe it will disable the automatic ad. So it's still something that I'm looking at. I already don't like it, by the way. Just so people are aware, I don't like it. But apparently that ad is in progress for another 30 seconds. Why is it 2 minutes? It shouldn't be 2 minutes. So yeah, so that's why you'll see me very often looking at my other side of my screen, because I'm watching this and I'm trying to learn exactly what's going on with it. So they're saying your ad density is 3 minutes per hour. It's not that bad. It's a lot less than like if you're watching American TV, it's like, you have like 5 minutes of ads every 15 minutes. So 3 minutes an hour, it's not the worst, I suppose, but still, it's not nice either. I just fucking hate ads. I hate ads in general. So just watching this on my screen right now, it's a pain. Now, obviously, if you're over on YouTube, you shouldn't see any ads, so that's great as well. So there's that side of things. So yeah, so that's what the ads are doing from what I can see. So Twitch sends you a notification to let you know an ad is coming in on your channel, and you can manually either run an ad before that to disable it, and you can take a break if you need to, be like, okay guys, I'm going to the bathroom, there's an ad coming on for the next like minute and a half, just see you then, that kind of way. So it is definitely I think a balancing thing. No one likes ads, simple as that. But that's Twitch's thing. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be like going about that one. So if you did see an ad, like in between games, it's not so bad. I don't think forcing an ad when you're taking a break is a bad thing. I don't think it's bad, because instead of just having my be right back screen, you could place the ad so Twitch won't give an automatic ad. You can have your break. Everyone knows you're gone away for the next like 90 seconds or whatever anyway, so you can all just go and take a break together and no one has to watch as such the ad. So there's that. So there's ways around it, I guess. You just have to be pretty much on point when Twitch is going to start running this ads. Now, once again, guys, this is just something I'm just checking out tonight, because Twitch is you know, it has done something new, so we might be able to work around this that it doesn't affect it, and I can still make extra money. Because that would be nice. I'm just saying, I want to make extra money, but not at the detriment of you know, of pissing everybody off because of ads. But you know, it's either that or Twitch don't give you that 55% cut, and you kind of want that 55% cut. I'm just saying. Maybe not so much. You probably wouldn't care so much if, you know, if you only have like a few people watching, you know, kind of thing. But you know, like every eye essentially is money when it comes to these ads. So I'm just gonna definitely be kind of trying to tweak it and what works best. And obviously, any suggestions and feedback when it comes to ads, definitely let me know. But if we can manage it in a way being like, okay guys, I'm going taking a 2-minute break to go to the bathroom. There's going to be an ad now. Go and do whatever the hell you want and come back in 2 minutes kind of thing. I think that might work better than Twitch just automatically just being like, ha 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 ha, here's your ad. You know, in the middle, and you're in the middle of talking. And obviously the people who are subscribed, they're not going to see an ad because they get the exemption. But everyone else, of course, will be forced to watch, and they're like, why the fuck am I seeing an ad? And that's just it. Now, obviously, everyone's used to ads at the start of a stream, unless you're a subscriber. But if you go onto anybody's channel, you will be hit with a 30-second ad right off the get-go. That alone is enough to just make you not watch the channel. I know it's only 30 seconds, but there's so many creators out there that might have content that you really, really want to enjoy, but then you're slapped with a 30-second ad right at the start of the stream. So yeah, bear with me on that type of thing, okay, with the ad thing, because it's very new to me. And Twitch, as I said, they're trying to incentivize people by giving them an extra cut. They're raising the cut quite significantly. So streamers can actually make a bit more money, basically. So like, you kind of have to ask yourself, is it so wrong that he wants to make extra money, or she wants to make extra money, or whatever? It's like, no, but still the ad is still annoying. You know, it's like, but yeah, I know if you live in the USA, you are so used to getting like 5 minutes of ads every like 15 minutes. So if you're watching like a 1 hour TV show, you're going to have about 20 minutes of adverts or whatever, something similar to that anyway, 15 to 20 minutes of adverts in that 1 hour slot. So to ye, it's kind of like, meh, it doesn't affect you as much because you're so used to it, you know? Whereas, for example, people here, just where I am, like, we'd get maybe about 2 minutes of ads, you know, every about 20-25 minutes or so on our programming, and even that's annoying. So if it's going to be about so if Twitch are trying to force you to run 3 minutes of ads every hour, it's not that bad, but still it's annoying. You see where I'm coming from. It's 3 minutes is not that bad every hour. It's just annoying. But we can try and work it around that I literally take a break as the ad is about to play, and just cut everyone, and everyone doesn't even have to watch it. You can put it could be on your screens, but you're gone away getting a cup of tea. You're gone away, you know, getting some food. You're gone away to the bathroom. So no one has to suffer as such. But then again, maybe it's a good ad. Maybe. I have no idea. It's very rare that I see an ad that I actually like. you know, at like a funny ad, like something you can actually just laugh at. But once you see an ad a couple of times, you're like, this again, this again, this again. You know, it's not like it's something interesting, like with big boobs bouncing in your face for like 2 minutes or something. It's you know, it's not that interesting, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Raging Eclipse Boobies. Heyo. How are you? Dankmaster, hope you're keeping well. Tobu, good evening to you as well, my lovely, lovely, lovely Tobu. Adam, hope you're keeping well. Hi Jay, you look better today. I do look better. I feel better, but I'm not 100% recovered just yet. And Samuel, I know you mentioned, you were asking me about Lefty. Why do I keep pressing? Because I'm looking at myself and then I'm pressing the right. Lefty is still not 100%. If I touch Lefty, there's still a lump that is just not quite right. Despite me putting on all the cream and stuff, it's still there. So I probably will have to go to a physio to have a look at it as soon as possible, just to make sure that everything is okay. But yes, I haven't been doing chest day, unfortunately, since this little injury or incident has happened. But it is just what it is. Berkus, big muscle flexing, welcome to you, Berkus. Thank you so much for pressing the follow button today. Glad to have you on board. So if you're just joining today, guys, I've been discussing advertisements because Twitch has a new incentive, and they have a new kind of system built up regarding advertisements, that if a streamer places 3 minutes of adverts per hour, the streamer will get more money, will get a bigger cut, basically. And that's like one of their new incentives. I've been kind of asking people, because we tested out one ad there, for example, just a few minutes ago, and just pretty much testing like how it worked and who saw it, who didn't see it, and ways that we can get around it without it actually interrupting the show, whereby I still get the bigger cut out from Twitch. And is it even worth it? It's definitely something that we're gonna have to look into, but I'll try it tonight and see, can we come up with a good system. I think the best system, one that we're kind of definitely like looking at and kind of agreeing to, is that if you just have a be right back, like a break when the ad is about to hit, and be like, okay guys, I'm going to the bathroom, or I'm going making a drink of water, I'll be back in 90 seconds. So by the time I come back, that ad is pretty much finished, and no one as such has to sit through the ad as such, because you could also take a quick break to stretch your legs, get a drink, get some food, you know, just focus on the other screen or whatever the case may be. So there are ways around it. So it's something that we are discussing at the moment. Sean says, come to Luxembourg on holiday. I could literally show you an entire country. Luxembourg isn't that big, thankfully, so it shouldn't be that hard to show. 96 Zoidegg, sorry my friend, I missed your comment there on YouTube. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for that. Evil Dark Lady, I'm doing better, my dear. I'm doing better. I hope you're keeping well as well. Hope work isn't too stressful. Dankmaster says he had a stressful and triggering day, but things are looking better. Chaos is still quite upset that Lefty has just not quite yet fully recovered. He's really like pushing on and praying for Lefty to be out of injury status, so you know everything will be good in life again, you know, because don't you feel there's an imbalance at the moment in life? And that's because one of my pecs is just slightly injured at the moment. So there's just stuff that's happening that normally might not be happening in your life. And until that balance comes together and the both fully functional, that things will also be balanced in your life. Don't you feel that's the case? Isn't there something in the universe right now, like a negative energy? There's just something that's causing an imbalance, and I think it's something to do with the gravity around my pecs. Something like that, anyway. Tobu says it's so green here, so much green everywhere. Oh, Tobu, yeah, you're in Ireland, aren't you? Where are you in Ireland? What's the pre-roll ads I've disabled for 51? Oh, Twitch, where's this coming from? Tell me where. I don't see where your warning thingy is. Izzy, wizzy, wizzy. I don't know where it is. Pre-roll. Wait, come here. Twitch, where are you? You took away my screen that I can't see that freaking ad thingy. Where's the management thing for that? Where are you? I cannot see the ad management. It should literally, it was right there, and now, what's ad stream marker? No. Wait, what if I just type in ad? No, it doesn't even work. Ad man, no. Ad man, no. Okay, if I just type ad, maybe ad will work. Ad. No. Guys, there's something, I don't know where the freaking thing is. Settings, affiliate, and free viewing, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Give me a second there. Add there. Okay. Okay, I can see it now, but it's not on my other screen. How the hell can I... Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. But where was it? Yes, add the manager. Again. Yes, that too, please. Yes, keep it added and don't get rid of it, please. Okay, and running 2-min manual will remove. Okay, so there's no ads scheduled. Okay, okay, okay. I think since that's, was there another one? Was there an ad just a minute ago or something? No, there shouldn't have been. If it, I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is confusing me. Kersey Worsey, I'll watch ads for you, says Kersey. Hey, Kersey. Oh, wow. I wasn't prepared for the titties. You weren't prepared for the titties? No, everyone should be. You should be able to personalize the ads. I think personalizing the ads would be great because there'd be nothing but really amazing shit on my ads if that was the case. But unfortunately, that's not possible. Dank Master says, a very bad experience with a dermatologist. We'll be finding a new one. Uh-oh. Not sounding too good. Was almost having a breakdown into a depressive spiral. Hubby called the insurance and found out the doctor is most likely full of shit. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. You should have ads for your OnlyFans. That would actually be great if I could just get onto Twitch and be like, can you just run some ads for my OnlyFans? That would be amazing. Thank you. And you all get like previews of OnlyFans content. I think everyone would like that. I think everyone would like the previews. Or some other stuff too. Just basically stuff that isn't just corporate bullshit shoved down your throat. Maybe other things shoved down your throat though. You know. So, Toby, in Northern Ireland right now for work. We're visiting a contractor. Sounds good, mister. Dankmaster was going okay. Morning was shit. It's better now, but too hot for me. Oh, it's actually. Are you saying? Oh, Evil Dark Lady's bringing out the chest carpet. Chest carpet. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations on the free subscription, courtesy of Evil Dark Lady. Big muscle flexing. Thank you for that subscription there and helping out. That's always awesome. So chest carpet. There we go. Now I know I do see a couple of redemptions. Don't worry, I'll get to them shortly. I'm just literally still trying to figure out how this goddamn ad thingy works. It's actually giving me a slight headache. But look, let's get one of them out of the way. Okay, so Evil Dark Lady wants me to blow a kiss. Mwah. Make sure you catch that kiss, my dear. And Kersey Worsey wants a kissy as well. And all the king carpets. I'm looking at carpet. I'm saying all the king's carpets, and all the king's horses, and all the king's men couldn't put Kersey Worsey back together again. Mwah. Make sure you catch that one as well, Kersey Worsey. Bearded Guzzie's asking for me to stretch. Oh, he's going stretching out that pec. Oh God, we got a good stretch. Oh, that stretch actually feels really good. Oh, yeah, these stretches. We got a good stretch. That felt really nice on my neck in particular and upper back. Can I pay someone just to come over here and just walk on my back? Like literally, someone just come here take off your shoes, because just like, you know, you don't walk on someone with your shoes on. You do it with your bare feet. Come over here, put your bare feet, or a foot, whichever, on my back, and just walk all over me, please. That would be fantastic. That would be great. A nice flex for Phoenix, says Chaos. Phoenix, here's a lovely flex for yourself, courtesy of Chaos, making sure that you get some lovely flexes your way to make sure that you are feeling better after your little bit of a shit day. So here's some lovely flexes, because Chaos wants to make sure that you looked well after. And also Chaos, since I know that you do like having the traps in full view, you like seeing that symmetry coming right across me here. Get in those traps as well. Get in the traps and the deltoids. So that's a little extra one. That's a little extra one for Chaos right there. So it's all good. But Evil Dark Lady, if you volunteer, Evil Dark Lady, do it. Break me, Evil Dark Lady. Just break me. I've lots of volunteers here as well, so that's awesome. My hooves can't pick up eggshell very well, Jay. record some softcore OnlyFans ads and just run them whenever you step away. And yes, of course, if you're over on YouTube, you're not going to get ads, unless YouTube decides to do it themselves. But there, wait, don't you dare give me an ad. No, there shouldn't be an ad coming up. No, snooze it. Damn it, it's giving me a fight. They're only, yeah. Guys, there's an ad coming in 10 minutes. It's like something's chasing me. It's like, there's like a notification pops up and it's giving me a countdown, being like, dun, dun. It's like the ad is getting closer. I'm like, oh fuck, it's getting closer. You know? Run, bitch, run. By Evil Dark Lady, I think some people will just choose Lefty right now out of sympathy, but we will run the poll. Why can't I do that when? 1 second. Do I have to have 2 screens because of this thing? Oh well. Yeah. Oh, Twitch sometimes you just annoy me. Okay, for Evil Dark Ladies, we'll go lefty, righty. We'll put it for 10 minutes. Okay, so Evil Dark Lady has just started a poll right there, guys. Lefty, or lefty, yes, lefty. No, wait, no. This is righty, this is lefty. Okay, this is righty, this is lefty. So, lefty or righty, okay? So, is it going to be a pity vote for Lefty because he's injured at the moment? Or is it going to be righty all the way because he's still nice, fit, and healthy? Mr. Big Boy, BR, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, Mr. Big Boy. Thank you for pressing the follow button. Which is always good, of course. Always good. Okay, let me jump. Actually, no, I won't, because that battle takes 2 seconds over on Stream Raiders. It's not pity, it's like clapping for Tinkerbell. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. But yeah, we'll just put it that way. So what other redemption stories still have on the list? Pensword asking me to give you a hug. Of course you can have a hug, Pensword. Come here, my lovely bartender order friend. Hope you're keeping well. Sleepwalker, my brother's girlfriend always walks on everyone's back. She's really an expert on massages. Sleepwalker, send your brother's girlfriend my way as well, please. Just tell her break me, please. Just tell her there's a guy that you're watching right now over on YouTube Live or Twitch Live. You're on YouTube Live at the moment. And he just wants you to walk on his back. So please go to him in Dublin and just walk on him, please. That's all he wants right now. So big hugs to you. And I hope you felt those. I'm very warm. Like, I know I'm slightly ill, so my body temperature is a bit high, is a bit more elevated than normal. My temperature is up. But I'm warm in general. But yeah, it's quite warm at the moment. So yeah, body temperature's up, you know, my just general warmth is just up there, you know. Righty for the bounce, righty for the bounce. Righty is bouncing, boom, 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 just getting those bouncies in. Have you heard of rollers for the back? You know, I have a massage gun. You know those guns that they kind of pound into. They're like jackhammers and onto you. You can also use that for the back. The only problem is that, you know, it's very hard to do it on your back. So unless someone does it for you. Personally, I prefer people's hands, but you know, you can't always have that. So Paul is saying I'll massage your titties as well. So what would I say? I don't have the rollers, but I guess with the rollers you can just literally lie down on them and I kind of go from there, is it? Or is it that you literally stand up and you like roll up and down against the wall, just like a dog scratching its back against the wall kind of thing? I'm not sure. Javier, is it Javier? Javier Doragan, 21 Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And hello at the same time as well, Big Muscle Flexing. Thank you for pressing that lovely follow button today to Javier. Or is it Xavier? I'm not sure, is it Javier or is it Xavier? It could be Xavier. So Xavier, I think it's more Xavier, but you know. Gonna definitely drink to that. Gonna drink to that. Evil Dark Lady. Have to keep myself nice and hydrated. You can do either, but normally on the ground. Yeah, that would be more ideal because my back just gets extremely knotty. So yeah, I'm definitely due some time with the physio, I think, because of this chest. The cream is soothing. The cream is soothing, but I don't think it's actually. Well, maybe it's doing a bit of work. I'm not sure. Like it got rid of the bruising instantly, practically. Like the next day it was gone. So it definitely worked. It did something, but I don't think it's getting rid of whatever the hell this is. And I've also used my massage gun twice in it so far. I don't want to use it every day, so it's every it's like each other day or something like that, or every 2 days, kind of 3 days. That type of thing. Cursey Worsey. No, the ad can't start because it says it's in 4 minutes. Okay, I think that's like the 5 minute. Okay, so it's a 5 minute. Okay, it's a 5 minute notification. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. Running 2 minutes manually will remove the upcoming other ad. But if I do, I see. Wait. If I add this and do a 2 minute and remove the 1 minute and do a manual, it stops that. Okay, cool. So if I actually, so I'm going to test if this system works. So I'm going to take a break in about 2 minutes time, guys. I'm going to take a break in 2 minutes time for 2 minutes because I want to see because Twitch claims that if I do it manually myself, it stops the automatic ad. So I'm going to take a be right back in 2 minutes time for 2 minutes. My loading screen is going to go up, so you're not going to miss anything. So even if you're a subscriber, you're not going to miss anything, but an ad will run while I'm gone. So I'm going testing this system to see, does it actually remove Twitch's automated ads if I run the 2 minute ad myself. So tonight there's going to be a little bit of back and forth when it comes to advertisements. But I'm just trying to test something out for myself, so just bear with me tonight. But as I said, with Twitch's new thing, there shouldn't be any more than about 3 minutes of ads in 60 minutes kind of thing. That's what they're pretty much saying. Wolf Hunter Beast, a sub daddy J, looking sexy as always. Why, thank you, my friend, much appreciated. Salami, good big warm welcomes to you. Hope you're keeping well. And Cursey Worsey asking for a paparazzi freeze. We're just gonna stay frozen. Do I look good in this angle? Peoples? And that's your paparazzi freeze. So there's your paparazzi freeze. Thank you for that, Mr. Cursey Worsey. Okay, so it's coming up in 2 minutes, so okay, I'll take that break now, and then I can do that back in. Okay, awesome. Now remember, guys, make sure that the next Battle of Stream Raiders is also up and running, so feel free to put down units towards that also if you so wish. Why can't I? There we go. I forgot to put down my unit at the start, so there we go. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break. So once again, I'm going testing this system versus Twitch's system as well and see does it actually work. So I'm going to take a 2-minute, be right back. There's a current poll on your screen if you're on Twitch, left pec or right pec, so lefty or righty. I'm just going to take a 2 minutes, see if this stops the automatic ad like it claims. But everyone feel free to take a 2-minute break along with me, okay? You'll see an ad on your screen. I believe you shouldn't if you're a subscriber, but you'll only see the be right back screen either way, and just see if that works, okay? So be right back. Okay, so let me know how that worked there, for example. So now Twitch has promised to not give me another ad for 40 minutes, essentially. And Tankmaster, I'm just going to get milk and I'll be right back, and I never returned. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if that worked. So for people who aren't subscribed, let me know, did you see an advert there while I took my natural 2-minute break anyway? For subscribers, of course, you should have just saw the be right back screen as planned. So it's I just need this information just so I know. Now, if you're watching over on YouTube, you would have only seen the be right back screen. You shouldn't have saw an ad, unless YouTube does its own thing, which I have no control over at all. So it's just a test over on Twitch at the moment. So yeah, so if I actually, could I do this? I think I can get rid of the starting ad. Just bear with me a second. I'm trying to be a bit smart, because do you know how my stream takes like 5 minutes to start? Like, I have a countdown. at the start of each stream. I'm trying to put the first ad. I'm trying to put the first ad right at the start while I'm having that 2-minute countdown anyway, and then we all get to skip that ad. Kind of, you know, that kind of thing, because I'm technically not started anyway. So as long as it's within those first 5 minutes, you know, it gets rid of that starting ad, so it should impact people less. So I'm just trying to be a bit cute with it. But yeah, we'll see how it works, but I really do not like the whole ad thing. It's, yeah. But then again, that's an incentive to subscribe, because if you subscribe, you don't get a single advertisement, which is fantastic. So yeah, you get to cut, you gotta get rid of all that type of stuff over on Twitch, at least. Big brain play right there, Sleeper. Big brain right there. Big brain thinking. So I'm thinking if I put the delay about 3 minutes in, it gets rid of that first one. It'll give me a 5-minute notification before the ad starts. And if I can make the ad length 90 seconds, but I have to keep it over 3 minutes because it won't work otherwise. So if I do it like once an hour, no, because then it won't be, because so it has to be every 40 minutes. Fuck. Okay, no, I guess I can work with that, although I don't like it. Okay, yeah. Alright, sorry, I'm just kind of thinking a little bit ahead there for myself. So I'm just being like, how can I get around this where it's not annoying? So I'm just trying to think big brain, but not so easy sometimes. But we're trying. Now it's gone again. Where the hell has it gone this time? Landmark Warrior, big muscle flexing. Thank you for the cheering, my man. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta love some bits. Gotta love some bits in the face. Ed Stevens, I'm subscribed, sir. All the better to seeing your glorious, hairy, and massive pectorials. Region. Lovely to see. Joe, hey Jay, give us your secret to look incredible every day. You flatter me, my friend. You flatter me. I can certainly tell you, I do not look incredible every single day, and just the fact that you think I look incredible is, thank you, it's very humbling. But I can definitely tell you, I do not, I don't think I look incredible on a daily basis, especially for the last couple of days when I was feeling like shit because of the cold kind of thing going on. But yeah, it's going okay. I think it's going okay. Your skin is glowing. What do you use? Tell us, what do you do to your skin? Okay, so obviously I have lights on me at the moment, so that's causing a bit of a glow. But also I have a glow at the moment because I have a moisturizer on at the moment. I have a serum and a moisturizer. So I have a moisturizer serum on. It's a new serum that I used for the first time today. So going to see how that looks, see how that feels or whatever. But yeah, we'll go from there. Just trying to freshen myself up, especially after the last couple of days of just headaches and, you know, just feeling just run down kind of feeling, as you do when you get a cold. And don't worry guys, it's not COVID, it's not Miss Rona, because I took a negative test, so don't worry, you don't have to worry. So it's all good, Tears off, homophobe. What the hell is a homophobe? I don't know what a homophobe is. What is a homophobe? But yeah, it is what it is. Hope you're feeling better, baby. Thank you very much. Great for the soul. Tears. I thought you meant tears. Tears of homophobes. Great for the soul. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta love it during Pride Month, guys. Happy Pride Month, by the way. For those, you know, I say it every single stream actually at the moment. Happy Pride Month, because yeah, Happy Pride Month. We're actually halfway through. We're halfway through. Today is the 15th of June. We are halfway through Pride Month. So I hope you are doing your piece, putting some information, a bit of information out there for people. You know, whether you want to join in parades or anything, of course, that's completely your choice. But it is nice just to put out a bit of information there, you know, on your social medias or to your close friends or to some of your family, and just, you know, whittle in a little bit of that information every so often. You know, some feel good stories, or maybe the not so good stories, because really the not so good stories get more attention, because if everything was perfect in the world, we would not need a Pride month. We would not need Pride parades. Like, we all have our own battles, okay? Whether you are straight, gay, trans, whatever it is, okay? We all have our own struggles as human beings. It could be something as small as, oh, my boyfriend just broke up with me and I'm so upset. It could be something like that. It could be something larger, like I have so much financial stress at the moment. I don't know where, you know, how I'm going to handle these next bills. How the hell am I going to pay for these repairs? How am I going to pay for the next month's rent? Can I even afford to eat tomorrow? These are other stresses going on. Or you might have some exam stress, or maybe you have a job interview coming up, or a promotion that you're preparing for, or some meeting, or, you know, it could be just, we all have our own battles, and some of them range from like little tiny battles to like, you know, some emotional type battles, for example, about dramatic stuff. Like, for example, the example that I gave, oh, my boyfriend just broke up with me, I'm sad, you know, get the fuck over it. Okay, if it wasn't meant to be, it's not going to be. Simple. Go. His loss, her loss, whatever, move on. I know it's easier said than done. I know. But I'm just saying, there's a lot worse fucking shit out there than, oh, I'm sad. So yes, so we all have our own battles, regardless of your sexuality, or your race, your gender. There's so much other stuff out there, religious, blah blah blah. There's so much stuff out there that we have battles on every day. And this month for Pride, of course, one of the big focuses obviously is for gay and trans people in particular, you know, and the fights that, like, if you don't know much about, you know, those struggles, like, a straight person's like, but why do you need a parade? Why do you need a Pride month? Why do you need these flags and stuff? Like, we don't have flags, we don't get parades. I'm like, because you don't need to fight for your right just to survive or to exist or be equal in the eyes of the law. Don't you understand that? You know, this is why you don't have your fucking parades. This is why you don't need to be out and about and blah blah blah. If something is wrong, you know, in the country, with your government, everyone will go out and protest. Not just straight people. Your gay, your trans allies, etc. They'll be there by your side, also fighting a law or something to abolish something, or something that they find unfair. They'll be with you. So wouldn't it be nice to give them that courtesy also back? Being like, I am here with you. I recognize your right to exist, your right to be equal. I'm here. I'm supportive of you. You know, what you do in the bedroom or how you live your life, you know, that's up to you. That's nothing to do with me. So I'm going to support you. I'm going to, like, help. You know, I'm going to vote on these bills that might be going through Parliament, so whatever the case may be. Or else maybe I'll be able to share a story on Instagram, or, you know, that kind of thing, you know. So if you have, like, friends, or just doing something small just to push out a little bit of, like, awareness, especially during Pride Month, it helps. So, like, I'm not trying to be all political or anything, guys. It is just Pride Month. So, like, not just Pride Month, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Pride Month, so it is a time, like, and action shouldn't only take place during Pride Month. Obviously, it has to be consistent throughout the year. But right now is when the world as such has, let's say, a lot more attention or a lot more focus on it. even corporations, obviously pink money, that's why they do it. Like, you can look at it that corporations, they're doing it because of the money, obviously, and be like, yeah, we're inclusive, woo, look at us, yay, we're sweet. But but also a lot of them do care because they have a lot of employees that, you know, that will be diverse, and like, you know, we all just want to be equal. That's all it is. No matter what race you are, no matter what gender you are, or sexual orientation or religious background, we just want to be treated equal. And is that really so much to ask, that I can live my life just like you can live your life? I don't think it's that, you know, I don't think it's, you know, unreasonable. So it's not like there's a gay agenda that we're all trying to turn you gay. We're trying to turn your son gay. We're trying to turn your daughter gay. We want to take your little boy and transform him into a little girl. So we're going to take Tony and transform him into Tanya. Like, that's not the agenda. We just want to be treated equally. And that's literally all it is about. But you tell that to some people and they're just like, what? You know. But if you just want to break it all down, it's just about equality. So, like, look, I have people that I'm sat in front of right now, yourselves. You're all different genders. You're all different sexual orientations. You're all different religious backgrounds and beliefs. And you're all different races and colors and stuff like that. I do not treat you any differently than I treat someone else. I read your messages. I respond to your messages. I treat you as equally as I possibly can. It doesn't matter the color of your skin to me. It does not matter your religious background or anything like that. Whether you're male, female, trans, anything like that. It doesn't matter to me as such. It's not the defining factor. I'm literally, if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Plus, if you're not nice, you get banned here. So it's not exactly a hard thing to really kind of, you know, do. But, you know, yeah. But like, don't we just all want equality? You know, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, my rambling over, but yeah, happy Pride Month. So enjoy it, and yeah, get out there and do something. Sassiest sausage, big muscle flexing. I was going to say flecking. Flexing. Welcome to the sassiest sausage of them all. We have the sassiest sausage, guys. And also to inking Ferdinand 95 as well. Big muscle flexing welcome to you, Ferdinand. Thank you both for pressing the follow button a couple of minutes ago. Also to Don resubscribing for his 5th month so far. Big muscle flexing. Thank you, my friend, for keeping the lights on in this stream. All the lights that are currently on my face right now and making it luminous for you to see. And of course, not just the lights, but, well, the camera that I'm looking into, the monitors that I have here, all the computer equipment, the PlayStation over there, which is warmed up and ready to go, all that type of stuff. So thank you for helping support the channel there. What are you saying, Dankmaster? It's a fake Jay. He's Jay being replaced by a booby snatcher. Gotta love it. Nick says, hey Jay, how's your pecs doing muscle wise? Still needing recovery, still needing a bit of recovery. I'm gonna probably have to get a physio. Not probably have to, I have to get a physio just to have a quick analysis of it and see, is there anything wrong? Or is it just, you know, something I just have to get used to? Iwaldi, I just came to check them titties and look respectfully. I'm gonna call it a night. I got an eye strain or a headache that won't go away. I know the feeling very well. I see you on VOD, baby. Also, this Pride Month, I felt most comfortable with my sexuality, so I hope this feeling extends all year, and I hope so the same to yourself as well, my friend. Dankmaster straight. Wow, thanks, I'm cured. Ferdinand says, something LGBT is happening to me. All facts. Woohoo! Gotta love that. Gotta love the facts. We do like some facts. So thank you. Don't tell me they ran another ad there, did they? Because, why is this? Get back here, you. Okay, this thing is starting to annoy me. Because now I can't keep track of it. Okay, add it. It's already added. Yeah, it keeps resetting my screen, so I can't see when the ad comes in. Was there an ad just a minute ago on this channel? Because Twitch said there was, but I didn't know there was because there shouldn't have been for 40 minutes. Fuck you, Twitch. If that's the case, just fuck you. You're in the middle. You're taking me away from when I'm in the middle of talking. But there you go. It's another reason to subscribe. You don't have to look at it, so it's awesome. Okay, you got an ad. Okay, Wayne wins. I don't know why that happened because there shouldn't have been an ad there. There shouldn't have been. So I'm kind of confused as to why there was. And it didn't even give me a notification to say that there was going to be one, and they're meant to give me one, so I'm prepared for it. So this system might have a couple of bugs in it, because that shouldn't have happened. But yes, guys, if you get one just randomly there, I have no idea what happened. That's Twitch just being Twitch. Let's just put it that way. That shouldn't have happened. But yes, just in case, I just went through a couple of the chats there, so I did miss. I just pretty much just commented on what people said over the last minute or two, and also thanked everyone. Just in case you missed it, Sassiest Sausage, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, and also to King Ferdinand 95, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, and also to Don as well, Big Muscle Flexing. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping the lights and all, you know, all this stuff going on with your lovely subscription there. So much appreciated. Now, of course, if you're over on YouTube, you don't get them, and of course, if you are a subscriber, you don't get ads full stop. So that's just a little benefit there. Along, of course, if you are a subscriber, you get extra channel points, so you can get those redemptions in a lot faster. You also get access to our lovely little badge tier system, which levels up. Your unicorn gets bigger, gets brighter, it gets more colorful as time goes on. We got 6 new badges just uploaded to the stream last week as well. So there's now 11 levels of badges, of tiers of those badges as well. So whoop 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 whoop. So it's all good. So that's awesome, of course. And yeah, you get access to more of my emotes as well. So yay! There's perks, people. There's perks to subscribing. Plus it supports the channel. So yay, money, woo! Alright, where's that Stream Raiders going? Okay, so Stream Raiders is starting in 1 minute, guys. On the next level of the battlefield. So if you still have some time to put in another unit, we're going to jump to the dungeons. Then we're going to do maybe a few levels of the dungeons. Then I'm going to go over and start gaming a little bit after that. Then, so we're going to play a different game today on stream. So that's going to take place after the dungeons. So once again, 1 minute until the battleground begins on Stream Raiders, which all of you guys can obviously participate in. Then we'll jump over to dungeons for a couple of levels, and then we'll shortly after that, then we'll get gaming as well. So awesomes. So we got that. So that's all that. So there we go. So yeah, guys, so we're testing out tonight Twitch's new system with ads. It might be a little bit temperamental or buggy, or it's, you know, and I just want to see the benefit, because the reason why is that Twitch are giving the streamer an extra cut, a bigger percentage than what they normally would have if you do it. So that's why I'm looking into it. But if it's too annoying, I'm just going to be like, I'll do it myself when I want, and that's just it. So when I want to take a natural break, I'll just put a 2-minute ad, and then Twitch doesn't have to do the whole automatic stuff in your face. Obviously, when you first join the channel, you'll get 30 seconds of ads, unless you're a subscriber, of course, or so if you're on Twitch. But yeah, that way we should be able to counteract the whole automatic thing that they do. So there we go. So I should be like, I can override it to an extent, but just not, it doesn't give you as much freedom as I would want. I think the only proper way to fully override it is to do a 3-minute ad once an hour. So if I took a 3-minute break every hour that I'm streaming, that's not so bad. Plus it gives me a break and gives my voice a rest. So that's not so bad. You know, it's not so bad. It's actually beneficial for me, to be fair. So I actually get like a 3-minute rest every hour. It's like if you're sitting down working, and like I always tell people, if you're sitting down in an office or if you're sitting at home or whatever, and if your job is primarily like computer focused, is just get up every about 45 minutes, get up, stretch your legs for about a minute, and then sit back down. You know, so you know you want to keep that active blood flow going into your body. Otherwise, issues are going to happen eventually, and that's obviously something you will not want. Alright, so let's jump over and let's get this battle over and done with over on Stream Raiders. It's a nice, very quick battle, so this should be over in about 20 seconds or so. So pretty much these guys are we have to stay in our square here more or less. And they're just coming in to see can they get through us, but they have no hope in hell of getting there. So nice, easy battle. Awesome. See, there's not much point in doing the battlegrounds today because they have a brand new event that's starting tomorrow. So, you know, there we go. We should still be at the same level. Yes, we are at the same level as we ended at the last time. So, okay, if you're over on Stream Raiders, click on the link on your that you can see on the screen right now. Feel free to bookmark it for the future as well, of course. So we are in dungeon level 10. Now, the rules of it are quite simple. That if you have a normal unit, a common unit, if that dies, it will return after the level finishes. However, if a rare, uncommon, or a legendary, for example, dies, they do not come back for the remainder of the dungeon. So you keep climbing up the ladder, getting through the levels of the dungeon, and I'm gonna go with the bomber for this one. It might be good for the snowman. So it gives you a minute to get ready, and then you get to put down units. You can place, I think, about 3 units. If you're very quick at doing this, you get to place about 3 units during every 5 minutes. So instead of a battlefield taking about a half an hour to set up, dungeons take 5 minutes. Well, 6 minutes technically. 1 minute for the captain to get ready and just make sure that everyone's ready, and then you can put in your starting unit. So if you're very quick on the mark, you can place down, you know, up to, I think, 3 units within that 5 minutes. But yeah, just be a bit careful. Try and, you know, use a bit of strategy if you can. If you're still quite new to Stream Raiders, you don't get that much selection of units. I completely understand. But definitely see what your units might be strong against. Now we have some boons, okay, and you can check the boons that we have. We have quite a lot of boons, and you can see, you know, you can make some good strategy here. This is where the strategy comes into Stream Raiders. So as we level up, every single dungeon level that we finish, I'll get to choose an extra advantage for us. So you can look through the advantages and see, is there any particular units that might give advantages to everybody else. So for example, Warpath. If you choose a barbarian, as long as there's one barbarian within range of others, of their allies, we get 50% extra damage, 30% extra attack rate, and 30% speed for 8 seconds once the barbarian kills something. Which, of course, it's huge. So, you know, having a barbarian, brilliant. Volley tactics, so musketeers get extra range, and also nearby units for the first 30 seconds. Lots of dungeons only last about 30 seconds, like a level once it begins. So having a musketeer, everyone gets a benefit, you know. So it just takes one person to place down a musketeer, for example, one person to place down a barbarian, just to have all these different effects. So when you're waiting to put down a unit, you can just have a quick look and see what active buffs do we have at the moment, and you can be like, okay, yeah, the next unit I'm going to put down now is going to be a healer, or maybe it's a musketeer or a barbarian, or whatever you can put. And just be very careful, you know, when it comes to like legendary stuff, because they have huge they have big cooldowns and stuff along with it. So kind of use those buffs as your guide. Now also the enemies eventually over time they get different buffs of their own. So just keeping that in mind. Usually it's things like damage increases, attack speed and stuff as well. But we will have more. Now once again, if a normal unit dies, it will come back at the end of the battle. But if you have anything that's greater than normal and it dies, it won't come back until the dungeon event itself is completely done. So until we wipe, die, etc. So if you're not sure what's common, what's uncommon, etc., if you go to the store option and you go to keys, you're going to have different packs here that you can buy for keys, or you can buy some skins. So the skins and stuff for this event are all like, they're inspired by food, by different types of food. So you have like 2 tacos rogue, for example, if you want your rogue to look like a taco, that type of thing. But if you want to know what type of units are common, you can simply go to this list here and click on the little eye, and it will tell you that these are the common units. These are pretty much what every player will get very quickly into their starting career of Stream Raiders. Same thing with the uncommon. You can see what units are uncommon. They have that little blue background behind them. Then with the rares, you have the purples background behind them. And finally, well, you can't get legendary units in these. So legendaries, they have the golden background. So common have the brown background. The rare, or the uncommon, sorry, have the blue, and then the rare have the purple. If you just want a quick cheat sheet for that. Here we are again. So the next phase is going to begin in 45 seconds. So that just a little introduction to Stream Raiders. If anyone wants to join in, you're very welcome. So Zoro Gamer as well. Zoro Gamer, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you, Zoro Gamer. Thank you for pressing the follow button. It's Niffer says, do I spend my 20k channel points or save them? It's up to you if you want to spend some points here and there. Absolutely, feel free. Or save them for a rainy day sometimes. It's completely up to you. JDD is asking me to do a stretch. Well, look, we have a couple of seconds until the battle begins, so I can definitely use a nice stretch, my friends. Oh, I do like a good stretch. It just feels so good across my back. It feels so good. We're getting some nice stretches right there. Okay, let's start the battle and let's see how we do. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can pass, because each time we go up a level, we get more keys. So the keys keep mounting up, and keys, of course, will get you more scrolls, which is essentially experience points, or they'll give you the ability to buy one of those new skins that people might want. Now, if you're a new player this is just my opinion, you don't have to do this by any means, but if you're a new player, I would advise you to focus on just getting scrolls, either the common, the uncommon, or the rare scrolls, just to get some easy level ups or just get new units on your side. But if you're someone who's been playing for quite a while, or you don't really care that much about scrolls at the moment, definitely go towards the skins. So once we finish this floor, which we are going to be able to do shortly, because we now can go up and attack the presents. Once we finish this floor, we'll get 11 keys. And then when we finish level 11, we get 12. So it's always every floor plus 1. And that's how you get the keys. So as you can see, it can add up really goddamn fast if you get up high, enough. So that's the incentive. So start slow with the keys and then zoop, goes way high. So there we go. So there's some lovely keys for us. Now we're going to be able to boon selection. Okay, so let's see, what's the boon selection? So tanks deal 10 damage to nearby enemies and slow movement, and attack speed by 25% every 4 seconds. For 4 seconds, oh, okay. Tanks, that sounds really good. Archers have 2 additional range, also good. Armored units gain 25% more healing, very good for the tanks. I think having enemies move slower and also attacking slower, you'll need less healing. and plus they will allow things like archers and stuff like that to take them out. Now, lots of units have very low health in general as well, so that extra 10 damage right at the start could do some really nice things. So let's go with we'll give the tanks a little buff. So let's go with the tanks. So if we have at least one tank or two, which we generally have anyway, it'll be good. Ooh, this is okay. This is a bit of a bigger level. There's lots of there's a lot of skeletons here and a lot of orcs. It'd be great for an orc slayer, but we won't go for the orc slayer. I might just go with the bomber for this. The bomber. So if you're kind of wondering, okay, what unit is strong against whatever, if you look at my screen right now, for example, if I just zoom in so it's even more obvious, when you scroll over your unit, you'll see a green sword above units. That means that that particular unit is strong against that other unit, okay? Like, that's if it's an attack unit, of course. Like, healers aren't going to be strong against units because, well, that's just not what their job is as such. Or tanks and stuff like that. That's just not what their job is. I'll go for the musketeer this time. So that means we'll get that extra range for our ranged players. I'll go with the musketeer to start off with, and we go from there. So once again, guys, now you have your time. Now that I chose my first unit, you get that 60 seconds at the start just to be ready, and then now you can throw in your units. So feel free to join in, and we're going to do a couple of dungeon runs. Then we're going to start gaming on the PlayStation in a little bit as well. But in the meantime, of course, we'll continue to chat as time goes on. So if you want to join and play some Stream Raiders, now is a great time to do it. Don, be right back. Gotta get back to work. I'll be lurking in the background. No problem. JDD, stretch your pecs. It's like, I can stretch the pecs, JDD. Just so much, unfortunately. Or else I can push them out like this and get a bit of stretch. But yeah, I'm kind of limited when I'm sat here. I can also go to the sides, get stretching on the sides here, and same with the other side. Stretching in. Realistically, to stretch the pecs. So for people who want a good pec stretch, I'm actually going to put on the big screen for this one. So people who might want to have a big stretch, what you want to do is you want to be able to grab preferably a wall. I don't have a wall here. I just have my green screen, and that doesn't really do. What I could do... Okay, I'm going to do this just very quickly. So what I could do... I know, guys, I'm going breaking the illusion for a second. I'm actually out of the void and I'm back in my apartment? What the fuck is that? Don't you just love my green screen? It's like, oh my god, this unicorn. Apartment. Unicorn. Apartment. Unicorn. Apartment. It's just so easy to do it. Magic. Jazz hands, guys. So what I'm gonna do there, I'm gonna show you a stretch, but I have to have some sort of wall to just to kind of show you. And literally the closest wall is right there at my door. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the stretch. It's going to be a little bit off, as in it's going to be a little bit into the distance. But then you'll see a very good way that you can stretch out your pecs and all that kind of side area, even the side of the shoulders, before you start training. So it's actually really good for you. So literally, just in case I'm going to shout a little bit further as I'm a little bit further away from the microphone. So all you want to do is just grab onto a door frame or a wall or a corner, like some sort of corner. So if you're in the gym, just find something, even a bar that's like that, you know, even the side of a machine, etc. that you can grab hold of. Grab hold of it, like you can see me doing right now, and just move. Stretch yourself outwards. So your hand is placed at the corner of the door frame and you're just stretching outwards. So there's going to be a stretch coming across your chest from this side. So literally all you're doing is turning. So you have your arm placed here and you're just turning. So all the stretch is coming across here. Okay? And then repeat it on the opposite side. So this is something I would do all the time in the gym. You'll always see me doing this in the gym. Just grabbing each side, hold it for about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever feels good for you. Then get the other side and stretch across it as well. Alright. So that's one very good stretch that you can do for your chest. And I definitely would encourage it. Just if you're getting a bit tight, especially on the upper here, even it can definitely work on your back too. You can also do it opposite way for the back. So little tips. Don't you just love I'm a personal trainer? But yeah, so those type of stretches really, really help, and you'll see me doing those stretches all the time in the gym. Still left titty hurts? Yeah, the left titty still hurts. Reduce CO2, welcome my good friend. Hope you're keeping well. Okay, so we have... Did another ad play there a minute ago? Because I'm going to shoot it if it did. Oh my god, there's actually an ad in progress? Why? I don't know, I don't understand this. There's literally an ad in people's faces right now. That's fun. Does that mean that people like did not see my stretches? Because that sucks. Possibly. Okay. Oh my god, that ad. Apparently, there's still an add-on in progress at the moment for 15 seconds. Hey, available in 44 minutes. Okay, this is actually annoying me. I want to be able to run the ads when myself. I think that's going to be the best thing. I think it's just annoying. I think just having the ads there is annoying because it's actually doing a lot faster than when it's meant to. So I don't exactly know what's going on there. I really don't understand why it's going on faster than, or more often than it should have. But okay, so let's just get over that. And I think I'll just go into a manual mode and do it myself. It's probably the best way. That once an hour, do a 3-minute ad, get it over and done with, and then I can still get it without it interrupting, you know, potential, you know, instead of like, yeah, having it just interrupt in the middle of me talking and I don't even notice that there's an ad-on. Like literally I just talked about the stretching and then I looked at my screen and it's like, there's now an ad in progress. I'm like, what? It's like, damn you game. Damn you game, damn you Twitch. I'm so used to saying damn you game. It's like, damn you game. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good on the stream raiders. Flying through this. We have 0 people dead as well. These orcs are just stuck in position at the moment as well. So if we can get them down before they actually start moving, that would be brilliant. It's just easy pickings at the moment, especially for our nice ranged group here. Now we're going to lose that attack buff in a moment as well, so we will be doing slightly less damage, but since these orcs just seem to be frozen in place still, it's still a good advantage. Our tanks can just take them out, and also they get slowed. Now you can see that tank effect coming into position, so when they get close to the units, they lose 10 health right away, just as they get close to the units. As you can see, look at this, boom. See how it's just working here? And get close again, boom, and they'll use another piece again, boom. So it's actually pretty cool little, you know, it takes them out faster. So, and since we have 2 tanks here, Yohei and Sir Mopsington, of course, it's a really nice effect. So good job, team, good job. So some extra lovely keys right there. So that should be 11 keys, I think. Oh, it's 10. Is it 10 the maximum? Oh, they capped it. Unless maybe it increases again after a while. But maybe 10 might be the maximum. Okay, so we got a new upgrade now. So Dagger Assassin units move speed is and attack speed is increased by 15%. Support units grant 25% more healing. Armor units gain 40% more healing. Let's go for the armored units get 40%. It's better than the 25% we could have taken. Ooh, it's a boss battle. He looks like a pretty cool boss. What is this? Look at this boss right here. Atlas, an armored unit that bears the weight of the heavens on his shoulders and the brunt of his foes' attacks. Okay, he does big damage, so we're gonna have to have a pretty powerful tank there. I'm gonna put in my legendary for this one. And he has a lot of hit points as well. And he has a little, well, he has actually some nasty units over here protecting him. Oh, he has even more over here. What is this thing? A siren? Charms units into targeting it over other attacks. Oof. Very little health at least. So yeah, it has some random units all over the place. What I would probably recommend is everyone just keep together. Is place the units all down together and stay behind. Why can't I? I can't scroll over to get my the unit that I want. No! I'm just gonna have to use the artillery because I can't. Shit! Why can't I place anything? There we go. Whew! Just got it, just in the nick of time. But I couldn't actually get out my my war beast. That would have been useful. But the artillery is going to be very good. It's going to take out these guys in one hit. Lots of these guys will die in one hit, so that's good for the artillery. But yes, definitely we're going to need a tank or two to help out with this one. Because especially when we're attacking the boss, so definitely choose at least one person choosing a tank, a capable tank, and maybe a healer to keep him alive, while the ranged do some good damage from behind. That will be probably a very good bet, because there is a lot of high level enemies. The best tactic, as I said, is just start everyone in the same square. Otherwise, you're going to be split up, and it's going to get very messy. So that's my advice. That's my advice. Evil Dark Lady, the beard's looking good, you say? Ooh, I thank you, my dear. I thank you. So there is the beard. The beard. Like I like my beard is nice and thick. I do like that my beard is nice and thick. I actually gave it a trim underneath because it is yeah, my beard is just really thick. Like it's not that long. It's just really thick, and I'm not going to complain about that because I'm very happy, and I'm in a way I'm grateful, and I'm also a bit lucky that I can grow a full beard and also have it thick at the same time. There's slight less thickness here on this side, but it's still full coverage. It's just less thick compared to this side. Just how hair is, unfortunately, but still get full covering. But if I trim this side down a bit too much, you'll definitely notice that there's like, you'll notice that there's a little bit of it can look a little like there's a patch or something like that, because it's not as dense as this side. So, but yeah, just how it is. But I am lucky, as I said. I'm lucky. I'm grateful. And thankful that I can grow a full beard. The first time I grew a beard was when I was 19, and I kept it for a year, and then so I did it before it became cool. Remember before there was this phase? It was, I don't know, it was probably like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when beards became trendy again, became very popular, and like everybody had a beard. Well, if you could grow one. You know, you'd see, yeah, beards just became the thing a couple of years ago. Maybe it's even a little bit longer than that, but I did it before it was cool. But yeah, I had it when I was 19, and then after about a year, I just got annoyed just constantly like keeping it in check and blah blah blah, and I just like, no, so I just got rid of it. And then I had to resort to obviously shaving every day or every 2 days or whatever, keeping a bit of stubble or blah blah blah. But then when I was 20, I think it was when I was 28, maybe 27, 28, something like that. I can't remember the exact age. It was one of those. I decided to get it back. So I decided to grow back the beard. And I've kept it ever since. I've changed the shape of it over the last couple of years. I like how high it is, or just the shape in general. Also the same with the thickness. Like you might see some pictures of me on Instagram when it's like puffier, even when I had that kind of bare phase. But yeah, I never let it grow too long because I wouldn't like that on myself. And it's not that often that a long beard suits a guy. In my opinion, having a shorter beard and well kept is a lot sexier than having this like Gandalf, you know, wizard type beard, and it's just like messy, and it's just like, yeah. But if you can pull that off, if you can have a big beard and you also are, you know, you're balming it, you're putting oils into it, you're really keeping it well, like, and you're like, you're stripping it down, you're getting that comb through it, and you're presenting it well, then power to you, because that's a lot of fucking work just to have it looking good and presentable. So yeah, power to you, power to you. Okay, our lovely Stream Raiders is ready again. We only have a few people in attendance for this one, so this one might be a lot nastier. Sir Mopsington, of course, helping us out with his tank, just trying to keep some of the enemies off us while we take them out. But this boss over here is my worry point. I don't think Sir Mopson's gonna survive because he doesn't have heals, because we don't have people to heal. So I'd be confident that my artillery would have taken out everything otherwise, but now the boss is going to come in and is going to take out Yohei's last unit, unfortunately. Now here comes the boss, and just threw that Atlas down, and we are out of there. But we done well. Unfortunately, we just didn't get enough people to come in on the last level compared to the other levels. So now we'd have to start it all over again. But we won't do that tonight. We can try that on another day. So if you have any keys, you can go to the keys section on the store. And if you want to buy one of the skins, or if you just want to save them for the next time and gain some more, you can also even do it on these combos up here too. So just go to the store page and go to keys, and then you can use some of your keys, and they would be the ones you got from the dungeons. Obviously, if you want to spend money on the game, you can also buy just keys as well here, but obviously you don't have to. So we'll get in another 2 or 3 dungeon days, so you should have time to get up, you know, a skin or two, definitely in between that time. So yeah, we'll get back to it. But in the meantime, we'll just do a dungeon in the background just so we have something to do. And of course, people who want to level up their units can definitely just level up their units as normal. So we'll just start a regular battle in the background and keep that going during the stream. So there we go. It's now for thoughts on Diablo Immortal. I have two videos on Diablo Immortal at the moment on my YouTube. I have one more to do. It would have been already done, except I've had like a bit of a cold for the last couple of days, and my voice just hasn't been really, you know, it would be hard to get through that video, but it is a lot stronger now. So definitely expect the final video of Diablo Immortal. I'd hope tomorrow I can get it done, or latest on Friday, and it's going to be the third part. So the first one is pretty much our first impressions. So that's like the first few hours of the game condensed down into well, it's still a long video, but it is condensed down, and that's like the starting leveling experience. Then the second video is at max level 60, and it's all about the end game content, the systems, what you can do at level 60, the Paragon system, things like that. Also during the first impressions video, I talk a bit about the cash shop, because it's like a first impression, so I'm like, what the fuck is this kind of thing. Now the last video I have planned is an in-depth look at the cash shop, and some other thoughts regarding some systems and how it interacts with things, and just so yeah, it's more of an in-depth look into it. Now obviously so for people who don't know, Diablo Immortal, I'm actually going to bring it up on, well, I'm not going to play it, but I'm going to bring up the, let's say, Metacritic. Let's do a Metacritic of it. Let me change the view, so I'll just bring Metacritic over here, just to kind of point out a couple of things to you guys. Okay, so here we have the website Metacritic. Now, if you never heard of Metacritic before, it's essentially audience scores that you might see for different movies or for games, for example, series, etc. And also, you'd have not only the public's scores, but you'd also have, let's say, critics' scores as well, and both are separate. So if I was just and you can do this for pretty much any game or movie out there, and it's good that if you're like, I want to let everyone know exactly what I thought about this movie, you can literally just go onto a website like Metacritic, for example. You also have like IMDb and stuff like that, and you can literally just put down a little review if you want. Maybe you feel very strongly that you are about it. Is there a Diablo movie? Okay, it's just a movie called Diablo. I was like, there's a Diablo movie? I never heard of this before. Okay, so if I go on to Diablo Immortal, now there's two versions of Diablo Immortal. One is the PC game and one is the mobile game. Now, the most important thing to know is that Diablo is a mobile game with a PC port. Now, the PC port is still in open beta because it's buggy as fucking hell. And look, the mobile has its bugs as well, but it's a lot better than the PC version, just in terms of crashes and bugs and stuff like that. But there are some still nasty bugs that are on the mobile version. So if I just go on to, well, we'll open both of them just for the fairness, we'll look at both the PC and also the mobile version of that. Now, if you see right here on my screen, okay, so far 7 critic reviews are in, and they gave it a 63. Okay, now critics they'll generally have a higher score than the audience, generally speaking, and you can then go in and read the full reviews or just a little snippet of the review on the critic side. Now, also, some critics might have wrote a publication, but they have not yet rated it because they need to see a bit more, or they're just not quite sure yet. So those might come out a little bit later once they have a bit more time, because it only came out about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, some critics will still need a little bit more time. Now, the funny thing, as you can see, if you look at the user score out of 10, okay, so the user score is out of 10. Now, I personally have given it a score myself, because I felt very strongly about this game, for example. Now, some reviews will have spoilers, but you can click on that box if you think that your review is a bit spoilery, and so it's a good way to kind of hide stuff if you don't want to read that stuff. So if you just look at the score for the user score, now this is from over 3,000 reviews just on this website alone, Metacritic, okay? Now if you look at the user score, you have a 0.2 out of 10. 0.2. Which is, I believe, is the worst rated item on the entire website. Okay? It's the worst rated game on the entire website. So there's a lot of negative reviews on this. Now, if you just check the reviews themselves, so I'm not sure how, I might have to, how do I do the zoom on because I changed around my keyboards recently and I can't remember how you do the goddamn zoom on this. Where's my zoom? Let's just bring it up a little bit more, because I think it's just easier for your eyes, guys. I think it might be a little bit too small on your screen, so I'm just bringing it in a bit closer. So okay, so here it is. It's up a lot. It's a lot closer now, so this should be a lot easier for you to see. So 63 is the current average critic score, and that's out of 100, and then the user score is out of 10. So as you can see, 0.2, which is shockingly bad. Of course, it's no company wants to see their game scoring that low. There's no such thing as a perfect game. I think we all can agree on that. There's no such thing as a perfect game. We have our masterpieces, but even masterpieces have flaws. But sometimes you'll overlook those flaws because the rest of the game is so amazing, and you might still score it a 10 out of 10, you know? Like, for example, Elden Ring. I fucking think that game is amazing. It's an astonishment. It's an astonishing achievement in gaming, and it's going to completely change the open world genre for quite a while to come, I believe. I think that game, although there's flaws, I would give that game probably like a 9.5 out of 10, for example. Because there's some flaws with it, but it's practically... It's a masterpiece in game design. That's my opinion. I might even go and give it a 10 out of 10 because I can overlook those flaws because I've had so much fun playing it. I was deeply engrossed in that game. So anyway, regardless of that, so if we just go to the user reviews themselves, we'll see that there's 37 positive reviews, okay? They could be bots, they could be alt accounts of employees, you never know what those could be. Whether they're true or not, keep a healthy eye of skepticism. Same with negative reviews. These could be just people who are pissed off and they're just going to review bomb it. I'm sure we've all heard of review bombing, or like bots and stuff like that, just posting positive reviews, yada 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 yada. So this website is not immune to it either, of course, but we have 9 mixed reviews, so they would have given it, a mid score, and then the negative means absolutely atrocious. And see this big red bar with 1,791 negative reviews. Pretty, crazy stuff. Young Smith 951, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And thank you for pressing the follow button. And also to Everest as well. Everest Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thank you for pressing the follow button. Omega Hug, welcome my friend. So, let's just read the first positive review on my page. And let's just I'm just going to read it, and then I'm going to react to it. I have no idea what this is going to say in front of me. I have not read it. So let's just see what this says. And I'm going to kind of give my own thoughts on it. Okay. And maybe I can sense if it's a bot or not. We'll have to see. Okay, so I personally don't have a care for people who just want to put themselves on a bandwagon to hate a game because of microtransactions. Personally, I've been waiting for Diablo as a live service game, and as far as it goes for those microtransactions, they are not overly taxed on a player. You may pay or skip them entirely. It's your choice. I'll get back to that. I personally love to put my money into a game, especially if I like what is done with the game. Only in the past 2 years, I've put probably around €1,000 in DLC content for games I bought and still play. Also in microtransactions for virtual currency, for cosmetics, and additional content as the game developers progress them. I think that review, it's quite honest. It doesn't kind of sound like a bot being like, best game ever, 100% kind of thing. That's generally what kind of a bot would, that's kind of what a bot would sound like, right? If anyone has any, inklings with bots and stuff. But this sounds like a person who has, enjoyed the game. So there's a couple of things I want to pick at with this particular comment, okay? So he says here, as far as it goes for those microtransactions, they are not overly taxed on a player. But they are. This game is one of the most predatory, taxing microtransaction games in existence, if not the most heavily taxed microtransaction game in history. We're not talking about DLC. So down here he mentions he's probably put about €1,000 in the past 2 years in DLC content for games, and also in some microtransactions for virtual currency, for cosmetics, additional content stuff. I think any of us who are pretty avid gamers here have definitely spent maybe not €1,000, but have definitely put in quite a good bit of money over the last couple of years in DLC. So DLC is downloadable content. It's additional content after the game comes out. It could be like expansion packs, new maps, just a lot of new content. So for example, if I just think of a DLC off the top of my head, let's say for example, look at Dark Souls 3. Just as an example, because I literally was just talking about Elden Ring, and that's literally in the top of my head right now, Dark Souls 3. So Dark Souls 3 would have came out as a full priced game for, let's say, €70. So you bought that game and you had everything in it for €70. You did not have to buy, there was no cosmetics, microtransactions, etc. It was a fully paid game. There you go, done, transaction. The developers included additional content within the game in 2 expansion packs, DLC, downloadable content. The first was the Ashes of the Ashes of I can't even say it. The Ashes of Andariel, and then the second one would have been the Ringed City. Okay, so that would be 2 different DLC, both priced differently. Let's just say, I can't remember what they were, but let's just say they were €10. Okay, so you get €10 for this one, €10 for that one. You just spend €20 plus the additional €70 that you spent to buy the game. And that's it. The game's not asking you for more money. It's not also forcing you to buy this DLC, but to be honest, if you like the game, you're going to most likely going to want to play more of it and see the new content, right? No one is saying, as a gamer, no one is saying, do not support a developer. We want to support the developer. We want more good games. That's why we're willing to pay to play these games, whether it's the full box price or adding on DLC. What we don't like to support is when developers get predatory and start preying on the weak-minded or people with gambling issues or FOMO, for example. FOMO, fear of missing out. And they try their best, and Diablo Immortal does this all the fucking time while you play the game. It's in your face practically. It's that outrageous. It's in your face that they literally, every time you do something, you're practically shoved into your paywall. At the start, you're not going to see it. So for about 30 minutes into the game or so, you're not going to see any transactions. Because the game wants to slowly, just like lots of games, they want to slowly get you into the game, get you enjoying the game first, before they start asking for money. And it could be just something so small. So Diablo Immortal starts by going, oh, you like this? You can get this additional thing here, this item, for 99 cents. And you're like, it's only 99 cents. I'm enjoying myself right now. 99 cents doesn't sound so bad. Okay, here's your 99 cent game. I'm enjoying it so far. Let's do it. Add on maybe an extra 10, 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes of gameplay later. Here's the Battle Pass. It's €5. It's only €5. If you're enjoying the game, you can have this additional layer of the Battle Pass, the Empowered Battle Pass. If you want, you can now spend €5. Or you can get even further in the Battle Pass by spending an extra €14. And you can get a bit of extra progression on it. You're going to get additional rewards at the end of it as well. Just for €14. And you'll be like, okay. And at the same time, they're going to start shoving their orbs in your face, their special currency, and that's going to be for the cosmetic side of things. And a little bit later, they're going to start shoving the main crux of the transactions realistically into your face, Elder Rifts, the currency that can only be bought by premium coins, which you have to spend real money to do. It's the only way to get them, this particular type of legendary crest thing. And Elder Rifts are like a core part of the gameplay experience, and they're literally going to be the best way to get power in the entire game. So, and the reason for that is because they drop legendary gems, and you're guaranteed a legendary gem every time you place one of these currencies, this crest, this legendary crest, or whatever the fuck it's called, into the slot machine. Okay, so the game gives you one freebie, just to be like, look what happens, guys. Look at all the shinies on your screen. Ooh, if you put in one of our free ones, you're going to be like, oh, this is so cool. I'm getting stuff on my screen, shinies, I'm more powerful. I got a free one. What happens if I purchase more shinies, more dopamine hits? Oh my god, I'm so powerful now. Oh fuck, I just spent €200 like that. But I'm happy right now. Until you check your bank accounts and you're down €200. You see what I'm saying? So, the game keeps adding more layers and layers and layers of microtransactions, predatory transactions into your face. Every day, when the game resets on a daily timer at, I think it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, EU time, you will be able to gain access to a free chest every day, which has set rewards in it, but they're a bit random at the same time. But to get that free chest every single day, to claim it, you have to go onto the page where all the other paid chests are, where you actually have to spend real currency, your real money, to get them. So at the end of that screen is the free chest. So every single day, your eyes are going to keep looking at that free chest, surrounded by all the pretty paid chests. And it's just going to take one moment of weakness. That's all they need. Just for you to go, bang, and they got you. They just have to keep putting it in your face. It might take a few weeks for them to get the money out of you, but there's a good chance you will put something in eventually. It's your money. You can do as you want, obviously. However, the more and more people that give in to this type of predatory practice in a game, especially one so egregious like this game. There's really bad ones out there as well. I'm not just blaming Diablo Immortal, but that's the one that's in the spotlight at the moment. Pretty much all mobile games are egregious when it comes to it. But Diablo Immortal in particular, there's been some math around on the internet at the moment by pretty knowledgeable people, and people who've been doing a lot of public testing on the game, and using the wonders of mathematics. If you had an average luck, okay, now as I explained already, when you do an Elder Rift in Diablo, you will get a legendary gem, but the legendary gem you get is random. So you can put a maximum of 10 crests in to get a maximum of 10 legendaries. Once again, these are random. These might be good ones, these might be bad ones, these might be duplicates. Okay? So average luck, based on average luck and the money it takes, and just how the systems of crafting and building up, progressing these gems, just this alone, and they estimate it costs anywhere between $100,000 to $150,000 as an average luck to max your character. And that's just one character. Diablo Immortal has 6 characters you could potentially have. 6 different characters. You could make a duplicate if you want, I guess. But why would you? But people do that. So As an average look, you could, if you wanted to completely max your character right now in the game, it would cost about 100 to 150,000. That's $1 million for all the characters maxed out. More or less. You're telling me that's not egregious? And there will probably be someone who will be crazy enough to do that. Now there's another type of microtransaction, cosmetics. Lots of games have cosmetics. They have a cash shop, but it's just so you can look prettier or you can get a mount, but it doesn't affect the gameplay. I honestly don't think there's really anyone would have said anything if it was just cosmetics you could buy in this game. So when he says here that the microtransactions are not heavily taxed on the player, that's bullshit. Now, when he says you may pay or skip them entirely, your choice, that is true. It is your choice. You can choose to pay or you can choose to skip. The problem is, if you spend money to get one of those legendary gems, if you did that 10 times in one rift, which costs, I think, about 25 euro or something around that line. I'd have to get the exact math for you, but 25 euro just to do one run, which takes like 5 minutes of fun. It's not that fun, but you know, but just to get that dopamine hit at the end, it will cost you 25. It will cost you 25 euro to do that one time, with the 10 crests inserted into the rift. Doing that once puts you automatically almost 1 year of progress ahead of everyone else that does not pay. So let that sink in for a second. You're choosing to play a pay-to-win game for free. You 100% can. You can do the story mode, no problem at all, have a fun time doing it without paying a single penny. Yes, you can progress extremely slowly over many months and years to get a little bit of power every time. Yes. However, one person just has to spend 25 euro or thereabouts on 10 legendary crests, put them into one rift, and they're 1 year approximately ahead of you instantly in progress. Does that sound fair? Does that really sound like something you want to play? You bust your ass off for a year and they just literally spend 5 minutes with 25 euro and they're already ahead of you, 1 year ahead of you, where you have had to play every single day religiously for a couple of hours every day. Doesn't sound very fair, does it? So literally you're asking yourself, do you really want to play a game long term like that? Now, in all fairness, the game is free. You can freely download it. But I encourage you to delete it if you have it, because it really is just a waste of time. It's a distraction. You might as well go and play games that don't have this aggressive monetary practice. And what the video is going to be about on YouTube as well is it's going to go into every single system that's paid, but also the direct effect, such as PvP, leaderboards, the PvE higher up. You're screwed out of all of this once more people start paying. The game, actually, let me see if I can, how much did Diablo Immortal cost to develop? If anyone knows how much. Diablo continues. I don't know. Does it have how much it costs to make? No. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to have that thing yet, at least. There probably is a number somewhere, but at least it's not on the front page. But pretty much, okay, so let's say Diablo Immortal costs about 10 million to make, okay? Maybe more. It is a AAA game, so maybe it is more. But apparently, according to this article just here, for example, it generated 14.5 million on mobile in 1 week. there's a good potential that it already paid off all of its costs. And it will continue to suck in more people with its predatory practices. And the more Blizzard see this, the more encouraged they're going to be in the future, despite the bad press. The more they will, and other companies will try and do and replicate this into the future. So is this a huge damaging effect to gaming in the long run? Absolutely. Have mobile games been doing this for years? Absolutely. But none as severe as Blizzard it has. That's why it's receiving an even bigger backlash. They are literally pushing how far can they take it, and they're seeing the results. So other companies are going to watch. They know there's going to be bad press. They know. Like, look at EA and the FIFA titles. They generated, I think it was like 6 billion in revenue from FIFA titles due to downloadable content, like microtransactions over the last couple of years alone. 6 billion. Because people are like, I want that character, I want that football card, or whatever the fuck, you know? It's like, this is why companies do it. So now that they're developing Diablo 4, and that will cost way more millions and resources to make, it will encourage them to put in more microtransactions into Diablo 4, which will be a gigantic pity. They've already come out and stated that there's going to be cosmetics added into the game. Cosmetics in a Diablo game. That didn't exist in Diablo 1, 2, or 3. But now, they see the money. They see the revenue. They want a return. Business brain is on. Big business brain is on. They see the success of this, and because of people are pouring in money, including streamers, by the way. Streamers are they should be ashamed of themselves for paying and just like having their, you know, they might be doing it just to kind of show the effect that, okay, fair enough. But there's literally going to be streamers there being like, yeah, I put 10,000 into the game already. And all their viewers are there watching them like, okay. You're just warping all their minds as well. Like, come on, stop. Like, you shouldn't do this. But they'll continue to do it anyway. So that's one of these good reviews. But I can tear it apart. There is some truth to it, but it's also bullshit. Let's look at some of the negative reviews here as well. Booster Blue Beetle, hope you're keeping well. Sam, sorry about that, man. Can I get a right peck bounce from you? And a hug from you. Birthday is Monday. Of course you can. There's the peck bouncy. There's the peck bouncy. There's the peck bounce. Oh shit, another ad came on again. Gotta love those things. I'm gonna have to see it. Yeah, this is the last time I'm doing the automatic ads. I need to turn that shit off. How can I turn this shit off? Okay, so I just turned off the automatic ads there because actually it's just pissing me off. If I'm gonna run ads, I'm gonna do it on my own time. I think that's the best thing because it actually cuts me off without me noticing. Twitch should have a sound instead of just a notification because I'm not always looking at that screen where it is. So guys, you probably just missed a little bit of content there, me talking about some stuff. Beetle Brew, Booster Blue, Beetle Gold, big hello to you. Also Broadcast Ninja Star, hello. Digicun, hello to you too. So guys, throughout the stream we've been looking at the new ad system that Twitch has implemented because it's a bigger cut to streamers. And it's very automatic, so I'm gonna just it's just a pain in the ass. I do want that bigger revenue cut that they're asking about, but I think I can do it in a better way than automatic ads, that I just pretty much put an ad at the end of each hour just so I can have a break as well, but I still get that bigger revenue cut because the automatic ads are literally a pain in the ass. I do not like it. So I think if I just do it manually, it gets it out of the way. It's like 3 minutes, at the end of each hour or whatever, I'll just have to keep an eye on it, and I get the bigger pay cut from Twitch. And obviously, if you are a subscriber, you will never see an ad, so that's great. If you're not a subscriber, then at least I can be like, okay guys, I'm taking a break. There's going to be an ad while I'm on a break, and everyone knows. So you can go off, get your drink, get your food, whatever, and you come back and you haven't even seen the ad. But Twitch thinks you did. So that's one way we can get around it. These dinosaurs are kicking our asses. But I think we'll just get through it. We lost a lot of good men in this battle, but we got through it. And good job, congratulations, Digicun, and also Don on your extra scrolls right there. And we'll jump into the next battle right away. Let's get this battle under Cyberbuster. Let's go for this guy. Let's go for the Berserker. We'll put in a Berserker here, and we'll go from there. So if you're just joining us there, so we were talking about the new ad system that they were putting in. That they're incentivizing, and we're also looking at Metacritic, because one of the viewers was asking me about Diablo Immortal. So I was picking through this good positive review here, and I just went off on a big tangent about what's going to be in my next video. And then let's look at some of the negative reviews. As we can see, the overall user score is 0.2, with the worst rated on the website, for obvious reasons. So let's just look at what Andre put down here. So complete predatory monetization system. It's not fun to play, as it feels like a slot machine game. I can agree to that to an extent. However, I would say it is a fun game to play. But after you finish the story mode, like, although you might be enamored at these systems right away, after a few days, you're going to be like, there's no point in playing this anymore. So it is fun, the combat is fun, but with the pay to win stuff, especially as more people start paying to win, the game gets really shit at that point. So it is fun initially. Let's see what Captain Harland says. This game is strictly designed to make you pull out your wallet and spend your money. It is. If you're strictly a free-to-play player, you will find yourself never reaching the power of this who spend their money. Absolutely. This is evil. Blizzard should be ashamed of themselves and should not carry the name Diablo anymore. Fair. Let's check what Erinol says. Don't usually score 0, but what is done in this game is simply not okay. I would be more tolerant to these types of monetization policies if I knew that it wouldn't apply to future releases. But as it stands, that's simply not true. It's always testing. How much further can we push it till the player base doesn't accept it? That's literally what I more or less said in a different way just a couple of minutes ago. It's like once a developer sees how far they can get with this predatory monetary practice, once they see how far they can push it, that's where they know the limit is. But they can see that it's still gripping people right now. So this company and other companies will accept it, and they're going to continue to heavily monetize games, and it's going to really destroy the games industry. Now, there's one way to get around this. Well, there's two. One is just people stop fucking playing the game and stop paying, but you're not going to be able to stop everyone doing that. Number two is the easier, or more probably the optimum resolution, which would be for regulation. Now, when I say regulation, it doesn't mean that the game should be banned. No, it just means that the gambling involved in the game should be regulated by governments. So, for example, like they do in like Denmark and the Netherlands, games can be banned if they don't follow the gambling practices. It's thanks to new laws that have been put out in the last couple of years that lots of these games have to put the percentages involved in their loot boxes, like what percentage chance it is to get this item, what percentage chance it is to get that item, etc. So the more that governments regulate the gambling side of it, the better. And I would call for such practices to be implemented. So it takes regulation. And how can you get that? By pretty much telling your local politicians like to look into this before it gets out of control, because these companies are literally preying on gambling addicts, children, and people who just can't control their spending habits. And it's very unfortunate, and they're getting away with it. The reason why they can do it is because they literally pay for psychologists to to help them in building the game. So these games use psychological predatory practices, stuff that works, because these psychological, they're hiring specialists to be like, yeah, this is how we'll get them. If you do this, this is how you're going to get these people. They do this is how you're going to get these people. Like, is that right? No, of course not. But they do it because it works. I'll even guess that they will soon delete just the right amount of pay to win stuff. No, they won't. So it makes people feel okay. No, they won't. But not to a degree that's actually still okay that does it. The reason why they can't do it, the reason why you cannot go back, and this is a huge reason, is because the people that already paid for the product will be out of pocket. They already paid for the right to be this far ahead. You can't roll it back now. The only way you can roll something back, realistically, well, outside of refunds and stuff like that, which, refunds, you just think they're gonna fucking part with thousands? Do you really think they're gonna give all these different people thousands back or tens of thousands back because, oh, they found it in their hearts to change a couple of things? Yeah, come on, wake up. No. Once a product is out there and once it's advertised for that amount, it's going to stay that amount if people have bought it. Otherwise, they'll feel cheated, and that's also something that they will not want to happen. So they tested it, they got away with it, and now they're going to keep doing it. It's literally going to be there, like they're literally saying, oh, you can get this stuff just by playing the game. It might take 50 years, but you can get it. And that's how they'll get away with it. So yeah, so no, they're not going to reverse it. If they did do anything like that, it would be another shock. The only way that they can make it better or make it a little bit easier is that they add more free stuff, like more often that you'll get these legendary crests or whatever from just doing basic daily stuff, or you get them weekly or whatever. In the game, you can only get one free legendary crest a month by paying a currency that you can easily get in the game. One crest a month. And I'm literally here telling you, you can get 10 of these crests for €25 or something like that, and get, and that's 10 of them right there. €25, 10 of them. Or wait 10 months and you can get 10 of them. And even after doing getting those 10, you might still get shit gems from it. There's just, yeah. It's just fucking madness. And the thing is that you might get a max character now, but what happens when they start releasing additional content, newer systems, newer blah, 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 blah. Money, money, money. They're gonna keep getting their money. And that's just how it is. In other words, why have we come to this? What is wrong with people that accepts this? They're stupid. That's what. People are stupid with their money. Games, and it's not just that they're stupid with their money. They're uneducated, or literally they are addicted and they have a problem, a mental problem. Other people are just stupid. Being like, look, it's either pay for this thing or eat tomorrow. But I'm going to look good in the game, so I'm going to pay for this. Food, I don't need food. That's literally people being stupid. And guess what people generally are stupid? Kids. They don't know any better, And they'll take their parents' credit card, or they'll blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. Okay, let's check one more. This is the last one on the screen. We'll just do one more. By Skillnigap. This is the most pay-to-win game of all time. I thought Genshin was bad with it 5 to 10k to get your wanted 5-star hero. Yeah, Genshin can be pretty bad. That's chump change compared to Blizzard's 100,000 plus on average to get a single 5-star gem item. What an unbelievable joke and disgrace to the Diablo franchise. Such a black cash grab. You can tell which critics were paid for their reviews. Look at the user reviews. Not to mention, if you ignore the pay to win, the game crashes at about every turn on both PC. It crashes a lot, it really does. And also my character gets stuck a lot as well. It's fucking annoying. A cancerous garbage game that Blizzard and Wyatt Chen is the game director, should be ashamed of. So that's just a couple. So we went through a good review, someone who really strongly believes the game is good. Then we went through a couple of the negative. Once again, this game is scoring a 0.2 on Metacritic, and that's on the PC version. So if we look at the mobile version, there's a lot more ratings on the mobile version. Now remember, the game is a mobile game, but with a PC port. But they're rated separately on Metacritic because they're technically separate platforms. So one for the PC, which we just looked at, and now let's look at the user review score for the mobile. Not faring much better. 0.5, 0.2, 0.5 for the mobile version. Let's look at how many positive and negative reviews there are. So on the user side of things, there's 95 positive reviews. 95. There's 22 mixed. That means like halfway, like 5 or 6 or something out of 10. And then the negative reviews, there's 2,876. So that means there's 2,876 people decided to be like, you know what, I want to write about this game. Most people that think negatively of game, they won't write on it. And this is only one website. There's so many websites out there, or forums, or other things that you may have voiced your opinion on. So this is not everything, this is just a selection. But it is a very notable selection. Okay? Broadcast Ninja, yeah, it is very late. Evil Dark Lady, I'm so tired, I wish I was off work already. How long left of work do you have to do? Digicun, so I know we're generally not fans of free-to-play games and microtransactions, but do you think there's a way to monetize free-to-play that could make this feel less exploitative, or do you think it will always be bad? Good question. Okay, so that is a good question. So there is absolutely a way, Digicun, and it's already been in games for many years. No, okay, there are people who have a problem with it, but generally speaking, if you have a free-to-play game like that, you don't have to pay a single cent to play, and there is only cosmetic items. If there is only cosmetic items that you can get in the game, something that doesn't improve your character in power, for example, or doesn't get you further ahead, I don't think many people would have a problem being like, look, it's a free game, I paid $0 for it, and look, all they're asking for is if you want to look a little bit more special, not powerful, but special looking, because there's different skins, you can put blah 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 on your house, yada 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 yada. The cosmetic side of it, I don't think anyone would give a shit, realistically. Because it's a free-to-play game. Lots of paid fully priced games, you still have these cosmetic items and stuff in their games as well. But once again, that's a choice, and it's not going to change the game for you as such. It's just going to make your character look different. People wouldn't have had a problem with this game if that's literally all what happened. So yes, there is a way to make a free-to-play game and monetize it without it being predatory. The problem is that these free-to-play games don't do that. They'll do it plus other practices. Okay? So once again, since we're focusing on Diablo Immortal just because it came up, and we're looking at the Metacritic reviews at the moment for it, if if I knew that I was going to play this game, which of course I did play it because I have videos about it on YouTube, and I'm talking in depth about it right now. If I knew that I could play this game for free, and the only thing that Blizzard was asking of me is like, oh look, if you want your character to have a different skin or some cosmetics to change a couple of different things, that's all we ask of you. I would have been like, this is amazing. Oh my fucking god, and wow. But that's unfortunately far, far, far from the case. I would have been a lot more willing to pay a subscription fee of X amount per month if none of this microtransaction bullshit was in it. I would have paid a full game price of €70 or whatever to play, let's say, this game, if I knew there wouldn't be any predatory monetary practices and literally everyone had the same footing. Because it literally will come down to people who play more, people who are more skilled, will be the best at the end of the day. Whereas now, it's whoever has the bigger wallet is the winner. There's no point in playing this game. There realistically isn't, unless you're willing to spend money. And there's no point in playing the game if you're only going to give it a couple of euro here and there. Oh, here's €5 a month, here's €10 a month. That's not going to get you anywhere. No. You need to pay thousands, realistically, to get even a little bit ahead. But you might be like, whoa, I just spent like €1,000 in this game. Like, that's a lot. But to a guy who might be rich, you know, be a fucking multi-millionaire, he's like, I just dropped 100,000 on the game. Good luck beating me now. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna happen. The Cozy Cafe, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, my man. Thank you for pressing the follow button today. Flexes to you. And also, Tech Rex as well. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to Tech Rex. Thank you both for pressing the follow button. The Cozy Cafe, your title convinced me. It made me want to come. Congratulations. That will be €5. No joking. You get this content for free. You just have to watch like a 30-second ad or whatever when you click on it, and maybe an ad every hour or whatever, but outside of that you get it for free. So yay, free booby content and other stuff. Evil Dark Lady, you get off work at 7. Okay, so what's that, 4 hours from now or something like that? Broadcast Ninja Star, Guild Wars 2. You don't have to buy anything. Everything you buy is a slice of life stuff or cosmetic, but they don't pressure it. Yeah, so Guild Wars 2 would be a good example of it. Even Final Fantasy 14, to my knowledge, doesn't do it as well. They have cosmetics. They have like 10 billion mounts that you can buy, for example, and shit. But I don't think there's a power increase in it. But you have to pay, but you're paying a subscription cost. Like if they asked you to pay for power and a subscription cost, no one would fucking play the game for a fact. But lots of these MMOs, they ask for subscription, or in the case of Guild Wars, they don't have a subscription model, but they do, but you have to pay the full box price. Final Fantasy and Warcraft, for World of Warcraft, for example, because these are two very popular games. As an example, you have to buy the box price plus any expansions, of course, in the future, but you also have a subscription model attached to it as well. And you don't have power increases. You have cosmetic items if you want to buy. That's another way of doing it. And yeah, like one of the latest MMOs that came out a couple of months ago, which of course is a shit show, New World. I'm sure people here who are big gamers have at least heard of it and how much of a shit show it was. Maybe you even played it, and maybe you actually are testament to the shit show. I sat back and ate popcorn, pretty much. Well, protein. What can I say? I ate protein. And, you know, while just watching the shit show go on around me, I wasn't paying for the game. I already knew it was shit before I even had to look at it. Amazon. What can you say? It's Amazon. Come on. Sorry, Amazon, I know you own Twitch, but you still made a really shit game. Just saying, okay? Sue me. Sue me. But yeah, where I'm coming from is that New World, it was pretty much like Guild Wars in that you just paid for the game and that was it. There was no subscription models or anything. The problem is, well, every fucking thing else within the game. So that's just what it is. And Nanner Pudding, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to Nanner Pudding. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome and thanks for the follow. Cozy Cafe, so be it. We'll enjoy it either way. Amaranth who, Jay Cotts it is. Yeah, who the hell is Amaranth? Who the hell is Amaranth when you have the Jay Cotts? I'd be like, oh, guys, oh, guys. You know, I'm literally just going to do Amaranth. Like, I don't need to wear a bra because I'm allowed to show my nipples because I'm a male. Although I do believe females should be allowed if I can, but look, I'm not the person in charge. But I could wear a bra. I could wear a nice bra if people wanted me to, I suppose. It wouldn't be so comfortable, but I could do it. And then I could be like, guys, simp for me. Give me money. But I'm not a female, unfortunately. I don't get those powers. I don't have the same simp power that someone like Amaranth would have, and I respect, and I'm not throwing shade at Amaranth here, by the way. I respect her hustle. The fact that she can earn a living by literally just having her tits out on stream. Come on. And it's not just a living. She earns money that I fucking could only wish for. So I respect and admire the fuck out of her. Based on just that alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about personality, I'm not talking about anything else, how her mind works, but she's smart. She's fucking smart. So, I respect that bitch. Just have to say it, like. How can you not, you know? How can you not? Broadcaster Ninja, Big Muscle Flexing, thank you, my good man. Thank you so much for subscribing, much appreciated. Keeping the lights on in the stream, and now you're never going to see another ad again. Mwahaha. You'll also get access to my lovely unicorn badges at the side, which will upgrade every month as time goes on. There's 11 different tiers of lovely unicorns, and you also get access to all my emotes as well. So thank you so much. Thank you, yes. So awesome. Digicun, never underestimate your ability to gain sims. Digicun. Floofy boy, hey Floofy. I just hosted my first ever Pride event in Dundalk on Sunday. Was such a dream come true. Ever since I started drag. Wow, how did it go? How did that go? Was there a good turnout? But well done you. Well done you. Especially during Pride Month as well. So the fact that you're actually out there and doing that, you know, that takes balls, my friend. That takes balls. So there we go. Baltimore Pisces. Baltimore Pisces is clipping something. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what you clipped, my friend. I think this is gonna be about the guys, right? And me being like, guys. Let's watch this together, shall we? There's a good TikTok. There's a good TikTok clip for me here. Okay, let's see what this is. It's so funny. Look, guys, this is Inception. This is Jayception, Titception right here. Okay, I just claimed that. That's trademark. Titinception. So it is kind of funny when you just watch back yourself. It's something you get used to. You really get used to it. I remember the first time ever watching myself, I was just like this the whole time. You know, I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I watch. Now I'm just like, okay. I'm studying it. I'm like, okay. It's just one of those things. It's like if you were ever on, you know, what was your reaction? What was your reaction the first time you ever heard your voice on a telephone? You know that? Can you remember that reaction? Being like, do I fucking sound like that? Really? You know? Like one of those type of things. I think a lot of us can relate to the hearing your voice for the first time type thing on a telephone. Because obviously on a telephone it sounds a bit different. Just like my voice right now sounds a little bit different than it does in real life kind of thing. It's probably a bit more Irish in real life. Bit more Irish accent. But yeah, let's see what this watch this back. This is gonna be funny, I'm sure.
Guys, send for me. Give me money. Guys, send for me. Give me money. Guys, send for me. Give me money. Guys, send for me.
Oh my god.
Give me money.
Okay, I got my new advert. I got my new advert here.
For me.
Oh, there we go.
Send for me.
Okay. Oh man, where's my tissue? I just hacked up a fur ball right there. Bit of phlegm, should I say? So I'm still getting over my cold, so I still have like extra phlegm. I know it's not such a pretty thing to talk about, but it's fucking life, you know. Interesting. I got. I'm literally, yeah, that just cracked me up. Wow. Yeah, that's TikTok. That's my next TikTok video right there, my good man. Thank you so much for that, Pisces. That's so good. That's so good. That clip is going to be all over my social media. That's going all over my social media. You know why? Because I love taking the piss out of myself. I love it. It's really humbling to take the piss out of yourself. It just means you don't take everything seriously in life, and I certainly fucking don't do that. Floofy Boy, you said it went amazing. Me and my drag sister Cara hosted the whole thing. We got to perform and be MCs, and oh my god, it was so magical. I also wanted to perform at Pride, so get to host as well. Dream come true. Glad to hear it. I bow to in your presence, Floofy Boy. I bow in your presence. Well done, congratulations, and I'm glad that it turned out so good, and also your dream as well, dream come true. It's like do you know when you watch those reality TV shows and they're on a stage, like let's say it's like X Factor or something like that, some audition type thing, and they're like, you know, she's like, so what does this mean to you? And they're like, it's a dream come true. That's literally what Floofy Boy is like right now. It's a dream come true. As cliche as it sounds, it was a dream that came true. So, congratulations, my man. Digicun, I cringed into the void hearing myself for the first time. Like, guys, what was your experience? Like, can you remember your first time you heard yourself speak? Like, on a voice recording, on the telephone, maybe it was a video that you recorded on your phone or something. Can you remember your first time? What was your reaction? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Sound off in the comments if you can remember. Definitely do it. Definitely do it. Broadcast Ninja, if you spit and can pick up a leaf, you're skilled. Spit and pick up a leaf? What do you mean? I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. If I can spit and then pick up a leaf. Am I missing something with this? Jay, I wasn't crying. Come on now, Jay. But yeah, I still feel like it's a dream. Okay, you weren't crying, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if you see it a lot on reality TV shows, they're like, it's a dream come true. Floofy Boy says, I hated how my voice sounds and still do. Broadcast Ninja says, I hated it and then I hate it now. So Broadcast Ninja and Floofy Boy, you're both in the same band there together. When you said you had a cold. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so over the last couple of days, I've had headaches. The headaches aren't as frequent, thank God. Sore throat, you know, very phlegmy, of course. I'm having deep chesty coughs. Congested up here, so runny nose and stuff, or stuffed nose, you know, the kind of general cold stuff. I done a COVID test, just, you know, because I think it's one of the things nowadays. It's like you get a little bit sick, you're like, fuck, do I have corona? You know, Did Miss Rona get me? But no, it was like one of my first things I did is like when it got a little bit worse, when the cold kind of kept going on, I was like, okay, let's do a test, let's see how it goes. And I was like, I don't know. I wasn't I wasn't too sure because it could have been, like, you know, I would like if I got COVID, I wouldn't give too much shits about it. Like I just, you know, I would just take my medicines and I just like stay away from people, just do my responsibilities, things like that. I had COVID last year. 10 months ago, I got it at the end of July 2021. It was pretty, for the first couple of days, it was pretty bad. But after that, then it was, well, I won't say a walk in the park, but it was a lot easier. It was a lot easier to manage. And then, of course, I was also trapped inside my room for like 10 days while living at home at the time because of Corona and shit. It was, you know, couldn't really go anywhere. But yeah, it was awful just being, that was the worst part, being trapped in your room. Like, I can handle feeling shitty for a few days, but being trapped in your room and not allowed to go out because you could pass Corona to other people, like the other people in the house, that was the shit part. That was the shit part. But if I got Corona now, I'd be like, I had it before, you know, I had my booster, I had my 2 vaccinations, all that stuff. I'm just like, it wouldn't phase me as much. Yeah, I'll be like, ah, fuck, I got it. Yeah, I'll have that moment, but I'll be like, just let's get on with it. Take the medicines. Let's get better. Let's focus on, you know, that type of stuff, you know. Okay, let's just jump over quickly to our stream raiders. Okay, we have a lovely battle here now, so thank you to all the people in the community who signed up for this battle. Let's get in and let's see what happens. Who's going to get the most kills? Chaos is in the lead with most kills. Asit's going to Yohei at the moment. We're powering through this. We haven't a single person die yet either. We powerhouse through this level. All the poor trolls just wiped out. Good job, everybody, and congratulations for the extra loot for Picart and also to Yabel. I probably mispronounced both your names, so apologies. If you want to join in on the next battle, we're just doing some quick random battleground ones this time. We've done a couple of dungeons earlier. Just feel free to drop in a character of your choice, whatever you want to get some extra experience, etc. And just go from there. So I'll put in my musketeer. I'll put in a lovely musketeer. These dinosaurs are very dangerous, so we do have to try get down to them as soon as possible. But there are a lot of guys in the way, so most likely these dinosaurs will come out. So I would encourage at least 1 or 2 strong tanks, and you know, and to keep them alive, because those dinosaurs, they eat through. Well, they don't eat and they don't have damage yet, but once they come out, they have a lot of health and they have a lot of damage. So just be on the safe side with that. So if you want to join in on the next battle of Stream Raiders, definitely check that out. The link is on the side of your screen and will keep coming up every couple of minutes as well. Blavico, welcome my good man. How are you keeping? Hope you're keeping well. What we're going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to play a game. So I'm just getting the, oh wait, need to get a stretch. Oh yes. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta love, like, just when you get that right moment, like sometimes, I don't know if you're like me sometimes with stretches, guys, but sometimes you just move in a certain way and you're like, okay, I can feel this, let's continue it, and I can feel it again. I actually can feel it right up here. I done back today, that's probably why. That feels so good. Man. Pits in the air, just like you don't care. So yeah, that's just getting that in, just boom. But what we're going to do, we're going to put on a game for the last hour of the stream, or roughly around an hour, probably a little bit, maybe a little bit less, or thereabouts anyway. And we'll go from there. So let me just get that set up. I'm just getting the PlayStation connected over onto the... Oh, damn it. I forgot to put in the lead. That would help. Because I wasn't connecting to my computer. I was like, why is it not connecting to my computer? Because dumbass over here decided to not connect it to the computer. It's like, we cannot connect your PlayStation 5. I'm like, damn you, PlayStation 5. Now we do. 1 second. Okay, yeah, and it was set to my other controller. Okay, that's gonna lose the connection because I just set it again. And you just sit there forever in that position, says Blavico. Take a photo, Blavico. It will last longer. It will last a lot longer if you take a photo, just saying. Or you can just clip that piece and you can keep just playing it back again and again. Leave it forever living in your mind rent-free. Why not? Why not? Always good, always good. So, what I'm going to do, I started playing this game last night. I'm only a little bit into it, and I'm going to catch people up in case you haven't seen this game before. It's a very interactive game. Now, you may have heard of it. It's called Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain. So this would have been from the creators of Silent Hill, for example. It's all about the origami killer, which we're only kind of starting to learn a little bit about now because I'm literally near the start of the game. So we're going to play that for an hour or so, and we're going to try and see how it goes together. I have never played this game before. I've heard things about it, of course, but I've never actually had the chance to sit down and play it myself. So when I finished work last night, I literally just lay on the couch and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race first. So I watched the latest All Stars episode, which was really funny. I enjoyed it. And then I was like, okay, let's play some PlayStation. So I was like, okay, I just go through all this list of games. I'm like, I haven't played this one before. Let me give it a chance. I didn't want to play something that was like too taxing on my mind at that time because I was trying to relax. And yeah, I put this one on. Blavico, I didn't mean that. I just meant that the stretch is so good that you just sit there. But you do it like that anyway. Okay. Blavico, gotta go. Much love, buddy. Talk to you soon, my friend. Thank you very much for that. So we are literally still, like we are pretty much in the we're in the opening parts of this game. So we're not that far into it at all. I was taking my time. It is a very slow type game anyway, so it's it's fine. But yeah, it just took me forever to do some stuff. So I'm just need to change the title. I was literally just doing it myself, Slavy. Thank you. Much appreciated, my man. Now, has anyone played this game before? Obviously, please, no spoilers. But have you played this game before? What did you think about it? Is there anything I should be like looking forward to? So, just to kind of catch people up a little bit. I've played as 3 characters now, this being the first character that I've played as so far. So literally, what's his name? I think it's Ethan. Is it Ethan? I'm trying to remember from last night.
Think, Ethan. Give me the first idea that pops into your head.
Yeah, it is Ethan. So pretty much, I'm just gonna put it on pause here just for a second, maybe. Actually, is there a way to pause it outside of that? Okay, I can. Okay. So pretty much Ethan, you start off the game as him in the house, which took me just ages of me just looking around it. And what happens is that one of his children kind of run off with a balloon, a red balloon, and he's running through the crowd being like, Jason, 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 just constantly because Yeah, I remember this from a meme, so now I finally actually got to witness it myself. And the weird thing is that I actually thought he reached the boy in time, just how it kind of looked before he got hit by the car. I was actually, maybe I just looked at it wrong, but I thought he actually saved the boy. Because he ran out and he went to the other side of the road. He was in a mall and he ran outside of this mall. And then his dad came out and was like, Jason, Jason. And then he was like, Daddy. And then ran across the road, just like I did as a boy. Just running across, taking no notice of cars or anything like that. And then a car, of course, was coming up the road and hit the boy. But I honestly thought that Ethan actually saved the boy. It looked like that. I'm very sure it looked like that in the cutscene at least. But then it flash forwards 2 years later, and obviously the boy did die. And the rain is very heavy in the game at this point now. I guess hence the title. And and his wife has left him, and he's literally babysitting his other son. And you're pretty much just doing some chores and keeping him on schedule in the house. Very mundane, relaxed stuff. The next scene takes place and you're playing as some detective. You go and see a hooker, trying to get some information from the hooker. And then a fight scene happens, and that's pretty much the end of that. You don't really get information. And then the third scene, you play as a detective, and the detective is looking for some clues. And that took a while to do. But we find out that there's killings going on. And it's from a guy called the Origami Killer, and he leaves like a piece of origami on the victims. And that's literally all I know so far. So literally that's the basic, like, you could get all this done within the first, like, if you played it before, you'd probably get it done in a half an hour or an hour maximum. But if it's your first time, you might be taking it slow and just looking around everywhere like I was, and it took me like 2 hours or whatever. But literally, this is so early in the game. It's just, there we are. So that pretty much is the catch up of where I am in the game. So pretty much now we're playing as Ethan again, and we seem to be in some sort of
A bat.
hey, no, oh shit, I pressed X as I took it out. What does this look like? This looks like I don't know. A fox.
A wolf's head.
Or a wolf head. God, this is actually... I'd say a crab.
A crab.
It's like Grim Reaper's death.
Death. Death.
Yeah, he's like analyzing myself. So I'm in some sort of psychologist, psychiatrist lab, I guess. I don't know if I did good or not.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition.
Ooh, he's worried.
I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
So Sean is the other son.
He's a very solitary kid, very focused within himself. He's really close to his mother.
One thing that I was kind of criticizing this game last night as I was just sitting down, lying down playing it, is that the music and all that sounds really nice, but then I found that the voices get drowned out in the background. I don't know, is that intentional or is it something that just happened? Maybe there's a way I can control the sound and maybe increase the dialogue or something. No, everything's high. Like the voices are at maximum. And I don't want to turn down the music or the sounds, but it just sounds to me that the voices are a lot lower than everything else. I don't know if you've played this, have you noticed the same thing, or is it literally just me? But I remember just sitting back and relaxing and everything was fine, and all of a sudden it was like they were like the voice actors were like far, like they just took a few steps back from the microphone or something like that. That's just how it felt to me. If you had a similar experience and you kind of noticed that as well, let me know. But it just came across strange to me as I was playing the game. Yeah, so Broadcast Ninja, you're saying that Heavy Rain gets heavy. My advice is to imagine everyone's voice being that of Mickey Mouse. Got you covered, McGraw, so Salami. Thank you, Salami. Much appreciated. What? Why can't... Oh, is this controller low? Oh, it's working fine for me.
Mickey's more distant.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
Nothing. I feel depressed.
I no longer want to live.
Okay, that's a bit extreme.
I have no reason to continue.
Not even for your son, Sean.
I couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father like me.
Okay, turning up the voices on the stream because it's probably.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Yeah, it's blackouts.
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related?
This is a massive concussion and we're in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. I'll continue the conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
Thank you, Doctor.
So he has blackouts and he was holding an origami thing randomly. So that's just
Something the
some
matter,
show.
Sean.
Very
No,
English way of
I'm
spelling it.
alright.
Or American way, should I say.
Do you want to eat something?
Like the boy as well is very depressed, very distant as well. He doesn't have motivation. He probably just doesn't like me because of what happened to his brother.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll pull it together, okay? Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Okay, so pretty much with this game, you just take slow actions, pretty much like all the time. So you can see what the character's feeling, like, and you can examine those thoughts at pretty much any time, and also the actions that you want to take as well. Why is the up button not moving for me? The game sounds overlapping. What's it overlapping with? Why is this not working? I think my controller is dead. Yeah, I think the controller battery's low. 1 second. I'll change the other controller. Not sure how the controller's that low, because... Okay. Luckily I have 2 controllers, so that's lucky. Seems that's capturing the game sound twice. Okay. Ah, now it's working. Okay. Let me know if it continues to be an issue. And I kind of hate that, you know, everything's walking in this game. So slow.
You know how to use it?
No,
It'd be nice if you could
not
run.
really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
Push it. R1, R2. So it's all like quick time action in this game. So it's like the position of your controller makes a difference, and just clicking the buttons at the right time. Gonna have to do it again. Okay. I put it down.
I seem to remember I was better than that.
I'm pressing R1, yes. Hello, game. Wake up. Okay, the game's not registering my buttons for some reason. Hello. Okay, I don't know why the game's not registering my buttons. Like, I'm pressing R1. Hello, R1. Holding R1. It was registering them fine just there. 1 second. I think it's because I put in the new controller. 1 second. God, come on, game. Yeah, let me just get this that it's working fine on my side, and then we'll go from there. Yes. I want this controller. It keeps trying to register my other controller for some reason, even though I'm like, no, it's this controller I'm using. We gotta get this done. Oh, go away. Yeah. Every time I put it together, it just won't accept it. Okay, take out the PC and put it back in. If it doesn't work, put out, put in. Okay, now it's working. See? Okay, yay, it's registering. Okay, perfect. See, it's the smallest things. Put it out and put it in. I pressed X. Yeah, the
Gotta
true
be able
power
to
is
do my
technical
catch.
issues. Yeah, I know, right? I've already done it. I don't want to play this anymore. Do I have to do it multiple times? Okay, and now it's not registering it again. What the hell, game? I don't know, is it a bug or is it just my controller? No. I don't know. It registered it and now it's having issues again. What the fuck? The more you know. No, I think this is going to be an issue until I plug it into the PlayStation. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to plug this into my PlayStation so it captures it properly. I think that's going to be the way to do it. So I'm going to just plug it into my PlayStation and leave it registered that way. Well, guys, I'm going to do a quick be right back while I get that registered. So while I'm gone, I'm just going to place an ad on the screen. So it's going to be 3 minutes. So if you want to take a break or if you want to get a drink or anything, it will probably take me about 2 or 3 minutes alone just to sort this technical thing with the controller. So I'll be right back in 3 minutes, okay? And the ad will play. If you are now a subscriber, then you're just going to see the be right back screen. It's really weird. It's like it's not like letting me control in the game, but it's letting me do actions on the PlayStation, but not in the game. What? Why is Astro's Playroom here? I think I know why. Okay, let me try this again. Um... Yeah, sorry about this, guys. My controller is just not... I don't know, every time I'm setting it this controller, it's not accepting it. Which is just strange. I don't know why it's not accepting that controller. Is there a way that I can just log out? Right. Oh, God. Like, so what should be happening is that controller should be dead, as in it shouldn't be being, you know, taking the I'm just gonna do a side boob because I'm looking at my TV on the far side of the room. I'm just gonna give you side boob while I try and figure this out, so you have something. But it's just weird because it's just not accepting. Is there a way that I can just like... Okay, if I turn it off... Yeah, now it's working. I'm just gonna let the Stream Raiders work in the background. Lightheart, my friend, big muscle flexing. Thank you, my good man, for supporting the channel. Loving it, loving it. Resubscribe for the 12th month. Much, much appreciated, my man. But I'm just trying to figure out, is this going to work this time, or is it going to just not? Because I don't want to like put it on again and then it's just not working. Yeah, it works over here, so it has to. Surely it's going to work now. Has to. It's like it's working when on my TV that this controller is taking over. So it's just strange that. Yeah, it's just strange that it's not accepting. Okay, so last battle of this evening for Stream Raiders is underway now, guys. So if you want to place down units, there's going to be a new event starting tomorrow. So next time we play Stream Raiders, there'll be a brand new event, all about marbles and stuff. And then, of course, we will continue to do more dungeons as well. So let me try this once more now that, like, it's working on my, like, this remote it's working on my TV. This controller, it's working for my TV, but when I'm sending it to my PC, it's as if it doesn't exist, and it's trying to read the other controller, which just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it just doesn't read it on... Yeah, it keeps reading that this one is the wrong one. Right. Okay, that should reset it on that. It's so weird. It works on my computer, on my TV, but not here. So strange. Hey, Terrific Terry. Hope you're keeping well, my man. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out why is it working on my TV, but it doesn't work on my screen right here. Oh, technical. I'm bulletproof. Got nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Okay, now I completely made sure that other one is disconnected. I completely made sure that other one's disconnected. Come on, you bastard. Why are you not working? It keeps... What the fuck, game? Okay, this is beyond frustrating. It's the other remote is disconnected. It can't register. It should be registering that other remote. It doesn't exist. Note to self, to prevent this in the future, probably just never... Ah, wait. I think it's working now. Yes! It seems to be working on my screen now. This better be the last of it. Okay, yes. Okay, the buttons are going up and down like they should be. Okay. Okay, can we please just get back to the game? Jay's hardest game boss ever, his own PC. Exactly, right? Exactly. What can we do about that? Yeah, that technical stuff just literally cost me so much time there of playing this. Is he literally just going to stand there, Ethan? Are you not going to move around? Oh, please tell me it's not going. It's causing the issue again. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's something, just, I don't know. Like, it just worked. What the hell, like, it just worked. I just used the menu in the game. This is the one controller. When the tech defeats you. When tech defeats you, guys. It just... I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, maybe I just try the other goddamn controller. That just stopped working though, so I don't know. Piece of shit. Fucking... Okay. Alright, controller. Second controller. Salami, of course I'm connecting with a wire. What do you think I'm doing? This is connected with a wire. It's always connected with the wire. When I play on PC, I have to play with the wire. It's just like if you're playing a game on Steam, you have to connect with the wire. Yeah, it keeps disconnecting it because it's just dead. Okay. Yeah, it won't work right now because it's not charging, so... Okay. Let me... I know. I have the perfect idea. Restart the PlayStation 5. Restart it, because then these will turn off and it will have no choice but to listen to me. So now, while the PlayStation 5 restarts, I have the other controller connected. And where's the other charging cable? Like, I have a mini charging cable. Is that the one? There it is. Okay, so if this doesn't work, I thought you were connected to it by Bluetooth. No, definitely not Bluetooth. So if this doesn't work, I'm literally out of all ideas, guys. Because I restarted the PlayStation 5, so it had to have that one completely disconnected now. But has that restarted yet? Let me turn back on my TV. Bulletproof. Got nothing to lose. Uh-huh. Okay, it should be restarted now. Okay. Okay, connect it. What the fuck? It's like it works on this. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. But this controller is just, it's working on the TV, but it's not working with the PC. I've never had this happen before. This is just strange, guys. This is so strange. Let me... No, I don't have a way around this. It's just not playing ball. If it doesn't work, is it time to send the PlayStation 5 to the Shadow Realm? I just don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. The other controller worked fine, but the battery was too low. Which is strange, because I thought it was at least halfway charged. This battery is full. The other controller now is now charging. But now that I try and use this controller, although it's working on the TV right now, the moment I plug into the PC, it will only accept the other one for some fucking unknown reason. It does not make sense to me. I know. We'll do one last try. I'm going to just turn off the PlayStation completely. Not restart it, turn it off. And then I'm going to power it up with this controller again. And see, does that work? Well, I have to wait for it to do its whole turn off process. Anyone here who has a PlayStation, always takes, a few seconds. Okay. Now it's registering again. Good job, PlayStation. You can do it. I believe in you. I trust you, PlayStation. You piece of shit PlayStation 5. What's the point of paying for a PlayStation 5 if it doesn't work? Okay. Okay, now it's working again. It had a full restart. Now, okay, the moment of truth, people. The moment of truth. Let's start it again. On the PC. No. The moment it connects to the PC, this controller just... It loses its... It just loses it just keeps thinking it's the other controller. I don't know how to solve that. I don't know how to solve that. Like, I'm just trying to look at the settings and see, is there something that I can maybe... Is there something I can do with it? Accessories, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's only sensing one. It's only sensing one controller because I just turned off the accessories and literally my thing went dead. Okay. Now it's connecting again. Uh-huh. I'm just seeing. Okay. Okay, let's try it on this again. If it doesn't work this time, I'm literally just going to say fuck it, and it's just, yeah, I'm ending it there. It's just a waste of time. You have to treat your PlayStation like a lover to get it to do what it wants. It does what I want all the time, but right now it's just not for some unbeknownst reason, you know? But yeah, I think we have to send the PlayStation to Shadow Realm, guys. It's literally the only thing I can think of. It keeps calling this controller 2. Technically it is, but it's the only one that's connected, so it should be called number 1. The issue is that it's somehow, for whatever reason, maybe it's the PC, maybe it's just the PC with how the first one was connected. Is there a way that I can disconnect? Maybe it's just like a setting. It could be PC side more so than anything else. So if I go into the... Where's that? No, not the network settings. Okay. Security, family device security. I'm trying to find where all the devices are connected in, and then maybe if I can remove that device, like block it out or whatever, and then do it again, it might actually... I think it's probably an issue, not so much with the PlayStation side, but it's probably just the registering of that port with the PC. So I'm just trying to see how I can remove it. Accessories. come on. Okay, disconnect it. Put it back in. I don't hear the beep. Where's my beep? Beep. Beep. Device performance, no issues, app security, storage, Where's all the I thought it was on that screen. It's control panel and where all the devices, view the devices, yes. Next USB, next Mystic Light. View test, right to hardware, blah blah blah. Human interference. It's so fun trying to figure this stuff out. It's like I became like an IT guy or something, just like there. Do you know when you have to take matters into your own hands, but you're not really quite sure what you're looking for. Although I've seen it before, I just can't remember where it is. So it's like, it's trying to find where that is, because if I can find where that is, I can remove that connected device, and I think that will allow the PlayStation controller then to work. Okay, this is where this should all be listed. Okay. So, mouse, keyboard, and pen, audio, blah, 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 blah. No, so other devices. I don't see it. The PC. Next used to be maybe it's this one? But that could be something else. What if that's my camera? What's Mystic? No. Okay, this could be my camera that I'm disconnecting here. I have no idea. Let's see. Are you sure you wanted to move this advice? I'm not sure why I just removed. Okay, my camera's still on. Okay, so it wasn't my camera. Okay, go back into the devices again. Did it appear this time? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Always stunting, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thank you for pressing the follow button. And also to Elephant Opera, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Thank you for pressing the follow. So if you're just joining now, guys, basically I'm having some PlayStation connection issues that the control, it's just a controller issue and I'm trying to figure out how to get around it. But I'm all out of ideas. I was thinking there was like an issue with the PC and the other controller, but that's just not working. Whoa. Wait. It's okay. It's moving. Yes. Okay, I think we solved it. And now it's stopped again. Oh, for fuck's sake! It literally was moving and then it just stopped. This. Yeah, it's that device. Maybe it's just a USB port here. It's just not working properly. But I've never had issues with this port before. I don't know, guys. Okay, let me discontinue this one. Okay, we're back with the other controller. which had a couple of minutes to charge there. So I just want to see, will that actually cause something to happen this time? Okay, that's still working over there. This is going to get connected. Bring it up again. No, it just seems to be, I don't know what it is. I think it probably requires the PC to be restarted because I changed controllers. So I think that's what probably is. There's probably something like, because I changed controllers, the PC is just not recognizing it, and although it's working on the TV, it just doesn't work with the PC. So I'm just gonna have to forget about it, I think, for tonight with the PC. Unless... no, I don't have a spare port. Yeah. Okay, once more with the other one. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. No, it's like, no, I think it's just I'd have to restart the computer, and that's just not gonna happen because then I'd have to turn off the whole stream. Okay, well, lesson learned, I think, is that in future, if playing the PlayStation on my PC for whatever goddamn reason, I have to make sure that I don't change controllers, because obviously something's happened and it won't allow me to play with the other controller, and now both controllers aren't responding on the PC. So it's probably just a setting, because it's a USB device, so it's probably just something there. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to let that other controller fully charge, so I'll have two fully charged controllers, so the next time it won't matter which controller I use. And that's literally all I'm going to have to do. I just have to accept the fact that I won't be able to play any more Heavy Rain on the stream, so... well, what can you do? Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, well, look, it was an experience. Let's just put it that way. It was an experience, not an ideal experience. Definitely not something you want to happen on your stream. But it is what it is, you know? Salami says yes to the Shadow Realm with the PS5. Absolutely. I think that's just what we're going to have to... that's just what we're going to have to accept. It's going to go to the Shadow Realm, to the Shadow Graveyard, or whatever. But yeah, it'll be fine. We'll play again on the next stream, and we'll just keep with that same controller, and I'll make sure it works before I even start streaming. So yeah, all good. So there we go, guys. So a few different things on this stream, especially with the ads. I think with the ads for the future, just because obviously streamers will want that extra monetization, especially since there's a bigger cut due to Twitch's new incentive. I think the best thing to do is just take a quick break at the end of like every hour, just before the hour elapses, and take a break for 3 minutes, and while on that break you can roll an ad. That way it ensures that you're getting that extra slice of the money that Twitch would give you. And at that time I'm taking my break anyway, so then no one is really subjected to the ad realistically, unless they just log into the stream and they're like, why is there an ad? Obviously if you're a subscriber, you're not going to have the ads. So there you go. You'll just see the be right back screen instead for those 3 minutes. So as much as I don't realistically I don't need a break every hour. Like normally I take like one break in 4 hours when I'm streaming, and that's like for 90 seconds to 2 minutes, because I'm well able to go 4 hours like that. But if it means more money potentially, then, you know, a quick break is always good for my voice. I can, you know, just stretch my legs. It's actually good that I take a break from having shining, blinding lights in my face for like 3 minutes every hour. So that actually might help me as the streamer a bit. So maybe it's something I can just get used to. I just have to be careful with my timings. But we did try the automatic mode tonight, and that was just annoying. But I think if I set it to automatic, just so it would keep me in the loop, it might be the worst thing. And if I set the first ad to start while my stream is loading up anyway, that means that in that first ad will be out of the way, and then I can use the Twitch's automatic ads to kind of keep me mindful of when I should take a break for 3 minutes or whatever, you know. So that might not be a bad idea. So we could even try it that way, to let Twitch pop up their notification just in case I forget about the hour has elapsed, because their notification will notify me, and that kind of, it just works. So yeah, we'll try it that way in the future, or I can just do my own. Then again, when the Twitch ads is about to roll, I can just be like, okay, cool, I'll take my break now. It doesn't have to be exactly at the time that Twitch says. As long as I run that 3-minute ad, I get that extra slice of the pie. So we'll see. I'm gonna look into the conversations that's happening online regarding this new with this new thing, and see what other streamers think. Is it worth it or not? Because if it's not worth it, then there's no point in me doing it, you know. But it just sounds like the incentive is a bigger percentage of pay, so it just sounds better to me. But I haven't read into any conversations, because it literally just popped up on my box as I was about to start streaming about this new feature. You know, so it's just interesting. So when the marketing team get onto you and be like, hey, try this, it's like, that could be good. That could be very good. Maybe. But yeah, I'll definitely look up what it says online before the next stream, and see what the kind of general consensus is regarding you know, the talk about this, because it looks to be only new to me anyway. Yeah. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much our show for today. I'm going to just leave it there. There's Stream Raiders going to happen now in the background as well, so I'm just going to literally do that last battle. It just literally popped up. So I'm going to change that very quickly. So we're just going to start this last battle, and then remember, there's a new event starting from tomorrow. So if you're playing Stream Raiders with any other streamer, you'll have a new event, so you can get stuck in on that. If you're new, it's great to try these new events. I'll be doing that on the next stream, which should be Sunday, unless for whatever reason I have to change it, just like last Sunday. The following Sunday I won't be streaming, so I'm going to have to change that day anyway. But I should be okay to stream this Sunday, because next weekend is Pride here. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. Okay, this guy's doing a lot of damage, and okay, finally something's attacking him. There we go. we're all there. Awesome. Good job, and congratulations to Shimokin, and also to Rashas as well on the extra loots right there. So perfect. Alright, so that's our lovely show for this evening, guys. Thank you for joining me for the last almost 4 hours. So much appreciated the viewership. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for all the new follows on both YouTube and on Twitch as well. So much appreciated over there. Also, I'll be back, as I said, on Sunday. Thank you for bearing with me despite the technical issues tonight, especially with the ads running early for out of nowhere, and also with the PlayStation and the controller fiasco, which now I know, I guess, a way to make sure it never happens again. But I'd have to restart my computer to do that first. So yeah, other than that, yeah, and by the time I come back, I'm very sure my entire voice and my little cold is gone as well. So let's hope that that is all over and done with, and I'll get out that next Diablo video hopefully tomorrow or Friday at the latest, and I'm still going to be then working in the background on that huge video that I have planned. It's almost 13,000 words in length. That's a lot of voice recording to do, and then editing it on top of that. The clips are already edited in place. I just have to put the voice to the clips and size down those clips a little bit more until it gets into a more reasonable viewing length. This video will be probably about, I don't know, like it will be probably coming to around 2 hours or so. This is a big project video that I'm working on in the background. So definitely, if you want to check out more of those type of long form videos, just check out my YouTube channel. It will be nicely in the background. The link just went up on the stream just there by the Nightbot. The link tree has all my social medias on it, the YouTube and other played platforms such as my fitness website, OnlyFans, etc. So definitely feel free to check out the YouTube. And even if you just have it on as your second monitor, just so you can listen away, it's going to be a new series that I'm going to be doing every so often, because these videos take a hell of a lot of time. So it's every so often I'll update a video to go into this. But it's pretty much what it is. It's a full playthrough of a game, and then just editing it right down into a sizable chunk, because I couldn't put like 30 hours of gameplay in front of you. That's just nuts. Here guys, here's a 30-hour video, good luck. It's like, yeah, that's not going to happening. So yeah, I couldn't do that. But yeah, it's a big game. So it just happens to be the first one for my project. So yay! But I'm taking big inspiration from Josh Strife Hayes with this one, so we'll try it. Anyway, until I see you all, definitely feel free to check out all the extra content across all my social medias and stuff, including the new stuff that I just posted today on the OnlyFans, on Instagram, and then also that clip that we got earlier. That's going to be all over stuff tomorrow. But until next time, guys, thank you very much and take care. See you soon. Bye.